All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Oota. Welcome to the Oota. All my niggas from the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Oota. Welcome to the Oota. All of my niggas insane. They tryna catch a mistake. Young niggas putting in pain. It in the game, all for the game. Niggas ain't playing for nothing. Went in school, laying it bang. My little nigga kill my little nigga. Full-time job not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch of the field, nigga. You was in the house, I'm a field nigga. No fuck boys around real niggas. Been a drug dealer since a little nigga, huh? Sick of the kilo, they'll kill a nigga. Fuck how you feel, nigga. To get some kilos, I'll kill a nigga too. Throw that rock like I'm Montana. Good head, raise my antennas. G49, not San Fran. Beat the box with my bandana. Then I dip set like I'm Santana. I'm in UK like that Montana. She bring me money, you press her. You got a jug of finesse her. I give a dick that'll change her life. All my niggas from the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer.
Bro, salute. I want to make sure y'all all hear me right, man. Salute to everybody in the building. You already know the vibe. I could have bought my equipment. It's okay. We just gonna rock out. I'm gonna go quick live for y'all. Salute to all my people that's rocking with me on TikTok. Everybody that's rocking with me on Instagram, everything. Ootaongo on all platforms. Salute to everybody that's been showing love and been just, you know me, riding this wave with me, man. This has been a wave. This whole energy, a lot of y'all have come from this trial. Y'all have come from here. Some of y'all have been here. I had about like 5,000 subscribers when I got here. And, you know what I mean? Now we're looking at 17. So God is great. We're going to start it with that. Jesus is the greatest. God is the greatest. 7's in any of my chats. If you believe in God or Jesus, understand that God or Jesus is the one that left me up to this place in this position where I'm at. And I'm going to keep throwing alley-oops to God and Jesus all the time, no matter how much credit y'all try to give to me, because God and Jesus is the alley-oop specialist. They're never going to hold the rock. They're always going to throw it back to you. So salute to that. We all understand that, right? So salute. Let me check the comment section to make sure that y'all can hear me good, right? Cool. We all hear that, right? So salute to everybody. I like being in my stream, y'all, because I can do this and I can show love to all the good people. If you're on TikTok with me, you join in on my YouTube live. It doesn't matter if you leave here. Make sure you subscribe on live on TikTok, right? Well, today we get into the Diddy Trial 31, day 31, day 32. I be getting lost too, man. I've been there for more than these days. The recap, we're getting into Drake claps back at T-Pain as well. Drake, not Drake. Yeah, we got Drake, y'all. I need everybody hitting the post, everybody dropping likes on the way in, doing all those things on TikTok. Y'all know what to do better than I do over there. I don't really know TikTok. That's how come I don't be on the program as much, but y'all help me and keep motivating me that way, because I'm gonna keep re-inspiring and motivating y'all. That's what it's all about. It's about repurposing our energy. It's about us planting seeds in each other. You know what I'm saying? Every person is a tree. You know what I'm saying? Every person is a world in themselves. Like I was saying on my last stream that I introduced my last live to. You know what I mean? So salute to that. Salute to Miss Monica in the building. Jay in the building. You already know Miss Monica throwing up a 7. 7 is in the building. You already know Sweet Rain issues. Amen. Got you, baby. Got you, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. From Cincinnati. Okay, from Cincinnati. Okay. Slow to everybody that's rocking with us everywhere. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna take all of us to start doing some stuff. And one thing out of all of my streams, whether it comes from the Diddy stream, you're gonna see that one thing that's gonna separate me from anybody else is that from the very beginning of my streams, I've been talking about God. You will not find nobody, not a lot, unless they're a Christian channel or some kind of spiritual channel, that's going to be telling you about God during the oil-ups. I've been oiling y'all up, and I've told y'all about God. That's how come I never got back to my oil-ups. That's why Diddy had to learn from me, fool. They know you don't. Oh, you can't do this to Oola, bro. That man could change his ways. He done with the oils. He done. Hear me? Jesus, take my hand. But look, listen when I'm telling you, right? Facts, bro. I give it up. Be like, nah, you know what? We need to stop. Let's pray together. Let's pray. Pray together, stay together. It's a reason that they say certain things, homie. It's a reason that they say certain things. So leave that there. Just leave that there. All right. So salute to everybody. I do want to go into a little breakdown. I have let's listen to my station. You know, I work with ABC. Shout out to my station, ABC. We live. Hold on. Brian, but my hold on. What happened with Dollar? Dollar high? Anybody? What about Sean? Bernarda? She good? Cool. We all good. Everybody good at the station. What about Aaron? That's my man. You know, he the lieutenant, the captain. All right, cool. The captain's good. Quarterback is all right. Aaron's good. Bernarda, the whole squad. Order's good. All right, let's get back to this. What the poll question? Unsure how to answer. I can change it if you want me to change it. Let's say, is he innocent? It's just a simple thing. Do you think he's guilty of the RICO? Do you think he's guilty of the tuition? Do you think he's guilty of the trafficking? Any part of it? Do you think he's guilty? Do you think he's guilty of it? You know what I'm saying? Straight. Just a real straight up question. Do you think Diddy's guilty of any part of it? If you feel that, that don't take away from nobody to feel whatever you want to feel. How you feel can also change. We are all human beings. You know that, right? Everybody wants people to be human robots or something. No, you never had a thought about some shit and change your mind. What happened? That don't mean you're gonna change your mind, but I'm just saying. Everybody got to be able to put their thoughts on the table so we can see. What about the weird people that's real PDFs? If we keep silencing everybody that want to talk, how are we gonna hear the PDFs? Let me speak. Here, take the rope. Take the rope. Put a whole rope in his hand. Homie, look, take the rope. Son. Just take the rope. Do you know what I mean? I'm not holding. So we have to allow people to speak. We cannot censor and silence people. Okay? Because if we're doing that to people, we are no better than the people that we call it oppressed. And I don't have to say the O-R. Because ain't no R's to this. Side this or that, bro. Ain't no R's. Yeah. So you're going to become worse than any people that have O-P-R-E-S-S. Don't have to spell the rest, right? So you become them. And you know what makes you worse than the O-P-R-E-S-S? Don't have to tell you the rest. You know what makes you worse than the O-P-R-E-S-S? You know what makes you worse? Because we actually have love. So when a hater change you and turn you to a hater, we worse than a hater. You know that, right? So we actually have love and we're showing the hater love the whole time. So now when I become a hater like you, it's going to be that. You see what I'm saying? It's not good. We become worse. Trust me, because we actually have love in us and we actually know the better. The hate ain't never going to stop. They hating and just show some damn love. That's what separates you. Love is what separates us all. Only love. Nothing else. Hate is an unnatural emotion. Unnatural. Nothing on earth does it but human beings. Bro. Animals don't hate. They don't do it, bro. It bites. It's what it did. It's what it does. You know what I mean? It's not personal, bro. It's not. Okay? So that's the sermon of the church. Anyway, let's get into that because we can go into the mind. Shit. How you think I'm saddling shit up? Not because I'm just saddling it up. No, it's going to saddle up. But we hear though, she done in her head already. So when she it's deja vu in the physical, homie. I'm telling you about God and spiritual things. What you think's happening? Think she saddled up because she just jumped on my saddle? I'm the horse. She saddles me up. It's consensual, bro. You understand that? Have you seen a horse say, hold up, y'all? No. The horse chills like this, and you saddle up the horse. Simple. Okay? Consensual oils. Always understand consensual oils. Okay? Only consensuals. Only consensuals. Okay? Cool. Anyway, on a real note now. All right, so we're going to get into some of this, right? And we're going to get into a breakdown of, one, the prosecution. So one, I want to say that before we go into a little screen share, because I'm going to be sharing some videos to y'all too. And I'm going to be sharing the Drake thing. And we also got to get into Drake. We've been on Drake Cooper for a minute. We got to get back on Drake Cooper a little bit. And Sydney, love you from Sydney, Australia. Shout out to my man, Reed Butland, Australia. You know what I mean? Channel 9 News. And my girl, Lauren, ABC, Australia. Salute to my peoples. You know what I mean? They both interviewed me while they was here during the trial. So shout out to two of my good friends, Lauren and Reed from Australia. So shout out to them. All right. The prosecution's close. The prosecution did a good job with their closing arguments. Okay. So when people that say they didn't do a good job, they're lying to you. Okay. People that said the prosecution didn't do a good job throughout the whole case is also lying to you. Okay. That's a lie, bro. That's a lie. Been there, and it's a lie. Okay. That prosecution was cooking the whole time. Okay. It just depends on your lens. If you're biased this way, you may not see it. If you're biased that way, you're not going to see it. The defense is cooking that way. I'm here. So I see when me cooking. The defense is battling back, though, bro. They're battling back. Did they battle back into the way they did? I don't know, because look, the battle back that they was doing was all live. That's like live combat. So they did no defense. They called no witnesses, but defense was a live defense, right? We defended right here on the field. We ain't worrying about the other war or nothing. No, we ain't calling. You know how like in Game of Thrones, when you see you gotta wait for the guy on the hill. You see the king come with the horses and the men, like, victory is on the premises. Now you bucking. You know what I mean? Ain't none of that, bro. Ain't no victory on the hill. Ain't no none of that, bro. Is we doing this right now? We got to get to the work right now. But look, this could be a good strategy. Let's see some of the flaws or some of the good things and the bad things, right? Let's see some of a good thing in this strategy, right? One good thing of this strategy that they're using is that we never seen it, right? Sometimes you gotta pull a proverbial rabbit, homie, out of the DGI kit. Rabbit, homie. Sometimes you gotta pull a rabbit. You know what I mean? Maybe in misdirections. Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? Because you've never seen this strategy. Because if you're a juror this whole time, think about this. You're a juror this whole time, right? You're a juror. And the whole time that the prosecution's cooking, son, anybody said that the prosecution wasn't cooking, they was still. All of them think they lying, they this and that, whatever. This is their job. They're liars. Get it? They lie. Get it? You ain't got the jail. You ain't able to get locked up. What they did to you? They ain't lying on you. So what make anybody different? They lied on you when you got locked up, right? They done embellish your little thing, try to drag it. Had you going to court for 58 months just to dismiss it, all types of stuff, right? They didn't overcharge you, hit you with 3 extra charges on some bull, right? Then drop the 1 and 2. It was supposed to be all violent. They didn't drop the domestics from all that. Now you plead guilty to a no contest, some type of weirdo charge they done told you to plead guilty to, because you didn't plead guilty, not because you're guilty, because even if you was guilty, they couldn't prove it, but you plead guilty because you're tired of going to court, bro. You got work, you got kids, you got things to do. Like, you know what, yeah, bro. All right, man, I plead guilty to the lesser one, homie. Hey, you see what I'm saying? So this is also what they do. I'm not saying this is what they're doing here, but we know that's what they're doing here, because I also believe in my lens that Diddy's overcharged. That's what I feel. Hence, I came up with the vibe from the very beginning, Rico or a Rico. I've been asking that question for a very long time. Is this a Rico or is this a Rico? Is this man here for a saddle up going wrong? Do you know what I mean? A one-night stand going wrong. Jane is a stand. I don't even hear about nothing. She's a stand that's standing for a little time, for a little 1-2 years, but you're a year-long stand. What you call those things. Let's keep it real with each other. No disrespect to Jane, homie, but you're not going to sell me a story. You're not going to be a Knights Templar to me. Shluminati. Don't do me. Shluminati. Don't do it, Shluminati. Don't do it. Jane is a saddle up. Is she not? Yes, she is. Batman said, "You are my freak of the week, like Adina, homie." And what did she say? I'm just saying, bro. What did you say? What did you say? That's all I want to know. What did you say, man? What'd you say? The man said, "You my CRACK pipe, homie." What did you say, lady? What did you say? I'm judging you by you, miss. Nothing else. Throw the transcript out the window. What did you say? What did you say? Oh my goodness. That's so cute. I was thinking the same thing though. Oh my God, Diddy, I'm so allegedly addicted to you, Diddy, because you allegedly running the city, Diddy. Huh? Scooby? Jinkies? Where's Velma? Where's Velma? Velma's in the chat. Velma's in the chat, bro. Magnifying glass in the chat, bro. Please put a magnifying glass in the chat because you got to look at this thing. Cassie's something different. I don't play on Cassie's top, but even Cassie had reasons to lie. Yes, she did. And even Cassie may have been a liar up there as well in certain things. I think she was a credible witness, I believe. But when it comes to Bonna, she called Bonna or contacted her, messaged her, however she did it, right after Cassie got off the stand, she contacted Bonna. Bonna's going on the stand after you. What are we running, a circus or a courtroom? What are we running here? What are we running? Why is the witness, the main witness in here, contacting a person that's a witness, person of interest that is going to testify after this person testifies? To tell them what? To prepare them? To prep them? To what? What was Cassie's intention? What was it? And I don't play on her body. And I mean, besides the one time allegedly we all ducked Cassie, and you came up with the song "Me and You." You know what I mean? I told her I was in the oiler. That's the only one time I oiled up. I said, I told her. She said, "My man come in." I said, "Don't even tell me." She tried to give me the play-by-play the whole time. I said, "Cassie, don't do it." I said, "Focus on me. Focus on me, Cassie. It's just me and you." She's like, "You know what? Because I was waiting." I told her this. I was waiting. Who is Cassie waiting for? She's rich already. I'm broke. I was waiting. I had a skateboard ad in Craigslist. I'm the one that skateboarded to the Trump International in New York City. I did that. It was hot and sweaty, nigga. When I got there, nigga, they didn't tell you about I had to jump in the quick waters for the oil up. That was hot. Straight. But I told Cassie the whole time, focus on me. She said, "My man gonna pop out. He gonna come in the room." I said, "That's what he want to have. Look, he coming out in the thing. Dark room. Can't curtains closed. We by the table with the 10 blade candles in the Astro glass. Liquor slides and the baby oil. And the baby oils. So I'm getting it in with Cassie. I hate it. You mad? So what? I'm good still. You want to see my lane going? My lane going hospital? I'm all right. But look, Racer up. Don't let me get there. But look. So people it. She trying to give me the play-by-play. I'm like, "Yo, Cassie, stop doing this. I don't want to know what Diddy doing. Stop." She's like, "Diddy in the corner, Diddy in the corner." I'm flipping. Me and her. Mama, me and her. You know what I mean? Me and her. This is what you're going to say. Me and you. Tell me. I'm in waiting. Said I want to make my move. Yeah. And Diddy in the corner. She was waiting. Tell me. Allegedly. So I was in one freak off. That's how I learned the whole things up. The victim become an abuser, homie. Trust me. So why can't Cassie potentially become an abuser too? This is why I'm saying this. Okay? Some things are funny, but they're not. So let's take it away from the funny. Let's think of this. We know psychologically that victims sometimes become abusers as a defense mechanism. Yes or no? So which abuser did Cassie become? We heard how she talked on that phone to that person that supposedly saw Sujit, that's whoever saw a tape of her allegedly, right? "I will get you gone. It's going to be, boy, it's going to be good fellas in here. If you don't send who sent the tape, it's going to be good fellas to read." She was in her good fellas bag? Was she in her Tommy Paulie bag? Which bag was she in, bro? But she actually sounded like Diddy because allegedly Diddy Because remember when allegedly Diddy was saying something about the car? He said, look, it's not going to happen by my hands. I'm going to be out the country, allegedly. Hey, it's going to be Bluetooth bombing. Hey. Didn't he say something like that? Yep. She sounded like Diddy more than she even knew. Because she said, that ain't going to happen to you, but it ain't going to happen from my hands. I said, Cassie, she's talking like she doing a higher words. Free Dirk. What happened? Let's do that. Cassie was the one in LA. Think about it, bro. Think about it. Free Dirk. Who do we know was really in the game? Could have been Cassie involved with that. Because she was in her Goodfellas back in that moment. So this ain't the sweet girl we thought we know. So we just got to look at a person. I'm not judging that. Because you sometimes got to be who you got to be. And you got to become who you got to become. I'm from the hood. I understand that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not, Cassie, get out. No, I'm not doing that to Cassie. I'm putting a table in my mind. Hold up, Cassie. Let's think about you too. Feel me? Think about it. But I don't play with her body too much. But as far as, because she did do that weird shit. And then remember, Bonner said, no, remember, this was the weird one between her and Bonner. This is why I was done with Cassie and Bonner. I was actually done with Cassie and Bonner, even though, you know, Cassie, me and her allegedly once, you know what I mean? And I love her. But when they said, Cassie asked Bonner to put, remember, Cassie's not friends with none of her friends. So I'm watching that. All of the couple of people that they asked her, they said, are you still friends with them? She's like, nah. It's like a couple of people only that Cassie still deals with from her past. It could be her bad past. It's only a couple of people that she deals with. Okay? Bonner was a girl that she had stopped dealing with at the time too. However, they're not you friends, but she ended up getting back in touch with her. But ironically, it's like they get back around in touch with each other around the time that Cassie's filing this thing. She's working with Cassie again and doing something, some directing of something she's doing. Okay? So this is ironic. This is ironic. Very, very coincidental. Right? Not only that, Cassie's filing her lawsuit. Cassie asked Mom, I want to put your situation in my lawsuit. I want, as women in this chat, I want y'all to listen because y'all are women. And y'all going to tell me if Bonner is a damn liar or not, bro. Because Bonner's a damn liar. I ain't going to run down on Cassie topics yet, man. But she may be, we going to figure it. But, feel me? Cool. I told you the top I'm playing with. Cool. Right? So now, Cassie's down. We find this out during Bonner's testimony. Cassie's. Okay? So Bonner says, Cassie asked her to put her situation, which was the balcony, whatever situation, in her lawsuit. Right? Bonner says she tells Cassie no. First one, we're not going to stick there, but I want y'all to think. Do you think y'all as friends, Bonner, who is Bonner? Bonner's nobody. Cassie's Cassie. Okay? That's your friend that's on. She lit. She about to sue the big man to get the bag. You got the story, allegedly, whatever that happened with you. She's telling you as your homegirl, yo, put the story, let me put the story in my joint real quick so that we can get a bag. You know I'm a Grecian. Yes or no? You're my homegirl. I'm not going to give you nothing. Stop. So now, and you tell your homegirl, look, you Bonner right now. Everybody that's listening to these Bonner, men or women, okay, you Bonner. You can reverse the roles of men and women. You know what I'm saying? You Bonner. And this person tell you they about to sue Diddy, you know, not just anybody, whoever is allegedly running the city, like I say every day, okay? And then you look at them. You ain't no rich person. You're broke like we regular, bro. And you look at them and say, nah, don't put me in a lawsuit. First one, yo, put a poop emoji, put a check emoji or something. Is this true or not? You believe that? You believe that? This is still your friend, son. This is your homegirl. Imagine how your homegirl gonna look at you. I'm trying to strengthen my case, and you ain't gonna let me put your situation in my case, homie, when you know what I've been through with Duke. You know what I've been through with Duke. So he was ever holding me down and talking to me and telling me I should get away from him and all this other stuff that friends do. But then when I ask you as a friend now to put your part of it in my lawsuit to strengthen my case because you're one of my witnesses that been my homegirl for how long, right? And you gonna tell her no? And you gonna tell her no? Tell me if you're gonna tell her no, bro. This is a lie, bro. This is a big lie, bro. So now we ask the question, what is she lying about and why is she lying now? Okay? So did her and Cassie doctor their part of this situation? Because Cassie allegedly now goes about doing it on her own because the situation ends up in the paperwork, right? Because Cassie said something about this, right? But when Cassie mentions this to the people, or wherever she mentions it, to the lawsuit, to the people, whatever she mentioned it at, right? Cassie established this thing as happening in the hotel. And I forget the girl's name, a woman name. It wasn't Carrie, but it was a person that started with the name K. I don't know the name person. I don't want to say whatever it is. I don't like saying things that I don't know. But I remember I was there and I couldn't catch the name of the person. But Cassie said there was another friend there and it happened at a hotel. Okay? Everybody subscribe to Ongo. Everybody run the chat up, super chat, do all the things y'all need to do. Ongo, Ootaongo is my CashApp. Y'all run the CashApp app. Listen now. So let's think about this now. Right? She tells Cassie not to do it. Right? Okay, I'll give you that. All right. You told Cassie not to do it. Let's give her that. So let's take back, we put all poops on her. Let's take back the poops. Let's give her a chance. We're going to give her a chance. All right? Cool. Let's give her a chance. All right? Bonner says now, so she's asked now, Nicole Westmoreland did her thing. She said, yo, so who did you tell Kat? Listen to when people tell you things. If you have a friend, you have anybody around you in your life, if you have somebody that loves you at all or think they love you acting like it, just listen to how people say things in life and you will get your answer without them having to answer anything you've ever needed to answer. I swear to God. Tell me if you think she's lying about this thing. Look. She says, okay. So you didn't know, so you told her not to be anything. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So when you ultimately ended up suing Sean Combs yourself, though, right? You said, yeah. I said, yeah, I ended up suing Sean Combs myself. Yeah. Look, she said, yeah. Look. Right? Gangster. She said, yeah. I did. He said, did you tell Cassie about your lawsuit with Mr. Combs? She said, did you tell Cassie about your lawsuit with Mr. Combs? She said, listen to the answers when people speak. I'm a body language specialist. Listen, everybody's saying it. I ain't got to go to school for it. Listen to me, bro. Listen to the answers of people, of women and men on earth, and you will get your answer without them answering nothing. We have kids. We do this every day. We have kids. They're answering you, and you know the answer. Stop. People act like people don't got kids. You talking to people like they fools. You got 10 kids and all that. You talking to people like they don't know you and they're looking at you like you lying. Like, stop, bro. We have to stop this stuff. Stop thinking that you're getting away with lies all day. Look. Did you tell Cassie? Remember, Cassie's your homegirl. Cassie's suing Diddy. Feel me? She asked you to be a part of it. You said no. You done burned her out. Played her, basically. Your homegirl about to give you money, all that. You ain't nobody. She rich. You her homegirl. You was not laced with her. But this your one time to really hold it down for her. And you gonna deny it. Again, that's a lie. So I'm just gonna stay there again. But it's all right. I'm gonna get off of there. Boom. So look now. Did you tell Cassie? Her answer is, I didn't tell any of my friends. But hold the lines, man. Hold on. I got it. Call Wiggins. I got it. Hold on. We didn't ask you about your friends, homie. We asked you about Cassie. You already see the lie developing. Yes or no? I asked you a question about what I asked you. Did I not? I said, did you tell Cassie? I took at my kid and I say, yo, did you tell your friend Sam about that? And they look and said, yeah, I told all my friends. So you told, I didn't tell them my friend. Like, bro, I didn't ask you all that, bro. So you didn't do nothing, actually. Actually, you didn't do nothing. You're lying. You're lying, right? You didn't do nothing. See what I'm saying? You talking about she didn't tell any of her friends. So then you'd be a double fake friend again now, because not only when I asked you to strengthen my case, after you've been my friend, probably talking about some of the abuse I've been through and telling me I'm stupid for being around some of this stuff, and I asked you to help me, you don't help me, right? Besides you not helping me, now you go cultivate your own lawsuit against my ex while I'm suing him, trying to get $10 million out of him while I'm going for the 30. So you ain't combating with me now to get the money from this nigga when you could have came and helped me and I gave you some money. So which one is you then? So which part of that story do you believe? And Cassie contacted her. She got to understand. All of this came out from around Cassie, bro. Straight. Cassie probably has one to play with this, allegedly. Cassie also got money on the promise of money. No, so we have to put everything on the table. Cassie's not innocent, bro. She's not that girl we thought she was. She's not that girl anymore. The girl we ever thought she was is gone, son. She'll never be that person again. I want you to understand that. I don't play on the top, but I know the truth in life. She's a human being. Okay, cool. Then we're going to talk who human beings are and who human beings become when they go into certain things in life. Okay? And if we don't take heaven, God. It's the only thing that can change anything of anybody. Okay? And when you start to experience those type of actual experiences, it's a very long time for you to go backwards to something regular. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Those experiences are different. You're doing something that the body's not developed to do. You're doing this for 72 hours straight. Even the men had to stop. They had to be cycled and siphoned in. Feel me? The men had to stop, bro. They did it. The women didn't. Think about this psychologically, bro. These women, bro. This is craziness, bro. So I do believe that they were abusing ways, but I believe that parts of these things were consensual. You know what I mean? Some parts were consensual. At times it wasn't. But with Cassie, even if you say it was consensual at times and at times it wasn't, it actually was, because after the alleged rape, she still had consensual sex with him, and her man was hitting on FaceTime. So I mean, after all the stuff you want us to feel sorry about, and then the next thing you want us to feel sorry about, when we hear, bro, it's like, take it out of Cassie. It's a regular friend we know, bro. Be like, yo, bro. Okay. You serious? Are you serious? Cassie is not innocent, bro. I don't play with the top, but she's not innocent, bro. And I know for a fact that that victims become abusers. Percentage of the time, as good as the feds. How much they say? 97%? Good as the feds. Yeah, that's natural, that truth. Even as a form of defense, to defend yourself and protect yourself from a predator, from an abuser. Trust me. And then sometimes we can't get off our energy with the people that we want to get off. That's why people try to bully other people, because they're being bullied somewhere else. They can't get that energy off there. So now they're trying to push this on other people, right? And that's what people do, right? They're being bullied, bro. They are. You know what I'm saying? So they try to push that upon you or push that energy upon someone else. You know what I mean? It's all about someone feeling less and having to feel more by doing something to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think the world look at Cassie as too innocent. She's not. She's not that innocent, bro. Not when she got into it, and those elements will always stick and stay, is that unlike the Jane, throw her to the roof, unlike the Jane, Cassie was like young when she was dealing with him, 19, but then she got her first FO at like 22 years old, son. That means she did 52 FOs. She's 22, probably close to 20, 30, whatever. That's multiple people. Multiple men, right? If they were all different men, but you're not going to use all different men because you can't keep something secret by using all different men. But if it was up to that, probably would have used all different men if it ain't up for secrecy. So that's potentially, you know what I mean, 520 men in a year, 2 people at least in a freak off, right? Him, and he's bringing at least another person in, right? If not 3, that's 1,040. If you did it like that, feel me? So it's a lot. It's a lot. But I don't think that Jane needs to be looked at like Cassie. And I don't think Cassie needs to be looked at as the same girl that she was when she was introduced that day. She's more than that now. She became her own thing too. She was seeing Phillips out when he was with his homegirl, like, yo, lining it up. He was out with his shorty. He was trying to signal, get attention, allegedly, right? She was hitting him up, telling him about lining some things up too. So she was lining up the FO. He liked that. When you like the things you like, when you get into the thing you like, you do it. Even a person develops Stockholm syndrome, you start liking what the captor is doing. It's a psychological thing. I mean, and it's not like you're doing something that's like, it's bad because of the hours maybe that you're doing it. You're the only one probably having to do this all day for like, I mean, and minus the urine, of course, minus those things. It's actually a good time. You're actually doing what people like doing. You're just having sex, and you're with a missile over here. So obviously that's what you like. So it's not like you don't like that. And it don't seem that Diddy can satisfy this. So now Diddy has put her in a position that not even Diddy can satisfy. Diddy is not, obviously talking about he got a Tootsie and all this other stuff. Escorts are saying this too as well. Pause, but I'm gonna get into it. But now she's young. The box is custom to you, bro. You don't have to beat it out and get crazy with it. It's to you. You don't have to abuse it up. You don't have to be bigger than nothing. You can be good with what you have, and you got something good here. A woman that's not ran through or nothing, and she's good for you. Simple, right? You know, in a mind, right? Keep moving. Keep it real, you know. But I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now you got these escorts clipping it. Think about this, bro. Trust me, you stretching that shit out, son. Keep it gangster, son. Feel me? You're not clapping behind me like that. You're not clapping behind me. She's like, yo, she's waiting till my turn in the cycle. When he coming back again, all right, cool, yeah, y'all. I'm going over here to the I'm going to get the food. You clapping stuff. Remember, you got a free kid. You freaking on. She's waiting till I come back, bro. She can't wait till I get back. You know what I'm saying? Because she know the vibe. You want to feel me inside her. She know the vibe. Sometimes it's different. You just stretched her out to the point that you can't even satisfy her. Physically, you can't. You really can't, son. The lifestyle and all those other things is satisfying, but physically, you can't, bro. You cannot. You're not. You could do something. You can make a little motion in the ocean, homie, but nah, man. When you getting this like that, nah, son. You're not, bro. It's whack, bro. It's corny. We don't like whack stuff. We don't like corny movies. We don't like stuff that's corny, bro. You're going to get tired of it very, very fast, bro. Whether you're sticking around, if you're around some corny stuff that you stayed with, you're with the person now and you know it's corny. But you're staying. You know your mind did left that situation. Your mind looking at Clarence and all type of people. You looking at Tom DeLay. Come on, bro. You know the vibes, man. It's human nature. Human nature. So, you know what I mean? You just got to put more human elements to Cassie. And you'll see it different ways. So, you know, I still think that, you know, it's crazy. So I don't play with her top, though. She got 30 million, whatever. She could have got more. You know what I mean? I don't play with that. She got money, whatever. I think Diddy should have been giving money. Ooh, Diddy too cheap. Straight. But I believe that Diddy been giving people money, though. And I think that people wanted more. So now it comes to the part like, is Diddy being extorted? Because you're the rich person. I got the secrets. You got everything to lose. So who has everything to lose with it? You just want to say that people's going up there embarrassing themselves talking about it. No, they're embarrassing themselves talking about it because they're going to get money. It's difference. It's not embarrassing yourself talking about something just because you're going to be a spectacle in life. No, because I'm going to get money. So I'm going to do this. I got kids. It ain't about me. Some people's using themselves, all type of stuff, just for the kids. So what matters? It's fine. And for free, they act like people's just doing stuff for free, bro. They're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man. I don't know, but I just know that there's no defense thing that they got going on. Salute to all of y'all on TikTok, Queen, everybody, all of y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Oh shit, get up, damn! I don't know what I'm doing. But yo, make sure you subscribe to YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. Como, hola, como está, Shazana? Yo, listen, Shazana, I told you what you have to do, yo. I'm planning. Anyway. He's not playing with Shayna. Oh, pretty happy. Listen, go in the building with me, man. Of Droga, everybody in the building. Oh, we moving, gang. Okay, so lovely in the chat. Okay, Shonda, man, Minister Lady in there. Okay, I ain't forget about none of my peoples. Oh, I ain't forget about none of my peoples. You know, we in here laughing and shit. Y'all know I'm crazy, bro. Yo, why this shit just did that? Oh, shit. This shit just zoomed in on some weird facts. Listen, everybody, who that? Big Mike in the building. Yo, Big Mike, what up? Nah, pop out, Big Mike. Pop out, Big Mike. Big Mike in the building. Hold up. We gotta listen to what Big Mike got to say about this. Big Mike, you know, Big Mike got his own sides. Everybody got their own sides, bro. That's how we gotta do it. Yo, what's good, Mike? What's the vibes, bro?
So I wanted to say, man, it was a pleasure being out there with you every day. You know, putting my book from where I'm getting in middle school. You know, not sitting on social media and just waiting for somebody else to come and tell us we've been inside. We've been out there every day. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't pick it up. Who was out there? I took my hand to you, bro, because you pushed that through facts and you kept a lot of groups from escalated. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you for that, bro. It was sharp, but you did.
Appreciate you, King, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Mike, man. You know what I mean? You too, Mike. You too, Mike, though.
Be funny about it. Rather than those joke out there so that people that stand together loosen up a little bit. You know what I mean? When it's time to do business, you do business. I respect that. I respect you, Joe.
I appreciate you, Mike, man. I appreciate you because I respect you too, Mike. I really, really do, man. And I watched you, you know what I'm saying? You took a lot, though.
I think he's going to find Diddy guilty on Rico.
Yeah.
I think that he's going to get found guilty on the man. He's not going to get found guilty on Rico. That's the spot.
Okay, so you think that's the boom. So what you think that, he gets the boom? Because I was talking to somebody else. So you think that he'll probably get the man that who from Cassie and Jane or just Cassie? What you think?
I think that it's either or.
Either or?
I believe that Jane, her testimony was a little bit more factor than Cassie. You know what I'm saying? Even though Cassie had the video that was pushing TV, but when Jane was talking, she was taking it in.
Yeah, she did.
So she was like getting really into it. Like, listen, we had this love contract. You know what I'm saying? I wrote it. I formed it up. Jane, I felt she didn't lie about anything. You know what I'm saying? She was like, listen, there was artists watching. I'm sitting around watching. I would put myself there. When Cassie was talking, it's a little different because I still got the video in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think the video kind of shows what she said because people are already judgmental based off what you see in the video. And they're like, oh, yo, yeah, throw the knife back. Throw the knife back. Because we see the video. That's when they're pushing that video out there from the beginning. They're trying to have their mind frame set in to where, I was feeling for the first time I saw the video. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Damn, man. So I was talking to somebody yesterday. So I even talked to I talked to a Russian guy outside live. He was like, he's going to be found guilty of everything. I'm like, what? But then I was talking to somebody else, and it was like, he may get found guilty of everything that's Cassie. So he might get found guilty of the ex-trafficking of Cassie and the tuition of Cassie. And they might do out with the Jane. So I'm like, I think they should do out with some of the Jane stuff. I believe this. This is just my own thought. But I'm like, would the jury do out with the Jane? I don't know if they would do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're guilty, if they find you guilty of one, then you're as guilty of one charge as the next one. It's the same charge. So how are you guilty of one charge and you're not guilty of the next one, bro? It don't make sense, bro. So if he gets found guilty of that and he evades the Jane, it's big for him to avoid that, because if you get found guilty of one, bro, you're guilty of both, bro. Straight. Yeah.
Gets acquitted in all charges, R. Kelly is going to get out. So many people want to ride this case law. It becomes case law.
Yeah.
He went to trial. He won. If you go to trial and gets acquitted, that's a case law that people got and pick out the technicality of their case and argue it to go ahead and come back down on 255 or the original 241.
I know.
The thing about it is not in the hands of the judge, the prosecutors, or the defense. It's in the hands of these 12 people. They can change the whole back end of stuff. That's like 25, 30 years for sex trafficking, and there may be a technicality in their case that similar to Diddy case, and it's going to be Sean Combs case. This going to be Combs versus the United States. Everybody's watching this, bro.
I know.
If it gets acquitted on everything, there's so many people coming back down on the business. It's going to overturn a lot of cases.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Damn, bro. I don't know though, Mike. It's a wild one though, man. But even you though, Mike, I wanted to tell you something. D-Boy, who that? D-Boy Santana, I see you in the building. I see you in the building, bro. But look, show me who you are. I don't know, man. You got to show me. Even if you want to leave it blocked, I'm not going to bring you up with your face up. But show me you. All right, cool. You can take off your camera if you want to. You can take it off. Yeah. I see you, bro. I'm going to bring you up in a second. I'm going to bring you up. I just want to tell Mike something. You know what I'm saying, Mike? Even you know what I'm saying, Mike? Because you know, you out there, you got your own opinion. So for me, everybody's going to have their own opinion. Like, I never knock nobody in their own opinion. Everybody got their own side to that. Especially out there, it's polarizing. It's a very polarizing case. Everybody's going to have their own side to it. But I watched you grow in a lot of different ways too, because at one point you had your smoke for the whole family. Like, nah, bro, listen, it is what it is. Damn, man, period. So, you know what I mean? It's full smoke. And times I'd be like, I should be like, Mike, man, nah, son, too, don't tell me. Bro, so much so that even like they try. But now we got to go before Justin, though, Mike. We got to take it before Justin. I don't know what. It's not about thinking something bad, Mike. It's just that you're a big, imposing person. You're imposing and you're big, Mike. You're a big dude. Yeah, and that was the real shit. When you said it, I was like, yeah. It's gangster, bro. Come on, Mike. That's gangster shit, bro. Hold on. Word though, that's gangster shit, bro. But like I'm saying though, from before that though, you remember the communication was supposed to be, the whole thing was set that you was supposed to speak with King. King and them was going through the back for you to speak to King, right? And you really didn't want to do it. You're like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not. I'm like, why? I'm like, he's King, he's a kid. He's like, yo, you can ask King something directly. And Mike was not going for it, bro. He didn't want to talk to King. He wouldn't talk to nobody. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying, son? So that's the type of Mike's on. So, you know what I mean? So even when Mike was going there that day, Justin, I was like, what the hell? I don't know what's going on, Mike. But when I got it there, you know what I'm saying? Mike said one of the realest things to Justin, bro. And I told him, son, I said, yo, I swear to God, that's one of the realest things, bro, that happened in this trial. For me, because with what I've seen here, you know what I mean? Kanye popping up is one of them. A couple of things that I've seen, which is the real things to me. ODM Slim nigga came from LA and popped up in front of the Diddy trial. Couple of things, you know what I'm saying? But not too much things, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't shocked by or moved that much by, but yeah, man. So out there, we all grew in a lot of different ways, you know what I'm saying? But like I told Mike, you can still have your opinion. You can still feel the way you want to feel about Diddy, whatever. And we can still do whatever we're going to do in the same way. You know what I mean? That's okay.
Told you he was at the Diddy party last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The free puff,
yeah, free puff event, yeah.
Yeah, with Chalucci got a rock the bells. You go to the rock the bells party too? Oh, you did.
We rocking the bells, homie. What up? You know we that out, bro. I had to pop out to the Rock the Bells. I was already riding to the Rock the Bell shit anyway, though. It's crazy. The crazy thing is my homegirl hit me like last weeks or so before my birthday even came and said, Joe, it's this event, yo, and I want you to always be mad people. Yo, I'm getting you a ticket. No one like to go. I'm like, what is it? She's like, I think it's called Rock the Bells or something. I'm like, what? Whatever it is. I said, cool, I'm gonna do that like a birthday thing because I ain't really going out for my birthday. So I already got some things to go to it too. Just ironic, I didn't even know that's what it was, but I got tickets to it. That's funny. Cool. Yeah, son, I'm gonna pop out. Yeah, I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna hit him after I get offline. Yeah. And we can top it up too after we get offline too. I'm gonna hit him after I get offline. I'm gonna hit him and see what's going on and see what time they flexing out. No. Nah. Of course not, nigga. Nah. And you know if I'm there with you, you know the vibes, son. You know I'm not with the dumb shit. I'm not with none of that dumb shit, then. It's both of us then. Fuck it. Hey. So you already know my energy, how I'm on it, Mike. So you know the vibe. It's gonna be a good vibe, Mike. Trust me, nigga, fuck with you, son. Trust me. I talk to Luce, bro. I chop with him, son. Trust me, son. I talk to both of y'all. But I'm saying, like, I fuck with you. Like, even when I was talking to him, I'm like, nah, son. Talk with Mike. I fuck with Mike, bro. Telling you, son. Trust me, son. Y'all both real dudes, bro. Trust me, son. Y'all both real genuine niggas. Trust me. Y'all both real genuine dudes. Trust me. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna see what time is gonna blick off. I'm gonna hit his line. Sure, I'm about to hit his line right now because I don't know what time we flexing on. And I'll see what's good because I was told about it. And I'm gonna hit my homegirl that told me about it too, because ironically it's that too. Yeah. So I'm gonna do both. That's a fact. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, Mike. Yeah, you know you're the TikTok king over here. I need to be on your live driving with you. Creating some energy, man. You're the TikTok king over here. So you gotta come rock with me on YouTube. And be rocking on my YouTube so I can start pushing a lot of people to YouTube. Did you make your YouTube channel the same name as your TikTok name? I hope so, right? Yeah. Cool. So it's Big Mike 626, right? Yeah. No, Big Mike 0626, yeah. Big Mike 0626 on YouTube. Run it up on YouTube. You know how we do, King. You know what I'm saying? Big Mike 0626 on YouTube. Run that up. He already got TikTok running and gunning. But we're gonna get the YouTube going. You know what I'm saying? You already know. So I'm streaming right now on TikTok. Just, you know, giving them some energy. I don't know what the hell is that. What the hell is the galaxy? What's that about? Okay, yeah. Yo, now Big Mike. Now Big Mike to open up the thing. Now that's all I'm asking for. Now Big Mike, that's it. I don't even know. I don't even know nothing about this program. I don't know nothing about TikTok. You know, nothing. But now I know something. Galaxies said. Yeah, Galaxy gang, homie. Don't do that. Galaxy is the gang, homie. Okay, what's that? Okay. The hand hearts and all that. Ain't no love in the heart of the Diddy. Na. Ain't no love. Ain't no love in the heart of the Diddy, homie. Hold up, bro. My boy D-Boy Santana with me. Hold up, D-Boy. You already Big Mike. Salute. I appreciate you, King. You know the vibes. And I'm gonna hit you that. I'm gonna see what's going on. So yeah, so I'm gonna hit Lucci and see what's popping. Cool. You know, we live. Yo, everybody that's over here, you already know the vibe. Galaxies and all that stuff over there. Yo, my ladies, y'all know y'all supposed to be oiled up and set up. So stop playing. Throw the whole universe. You talking? Anyway, yo, your mic is mute, bro.
Yo,
Yo, what's
Yo,
goody,
yo,
bro,
what's
bro?
the
What's the
word, Brody?
vibes? What's goody,
What's the
bro?
word, Brody?
Ain't nothing, you know how we do it, bro. Introduce yourself, man. Tell the people who you is and all that, bro.
Man. So this D-Boy Santana from Chicago, man. So I've been rocking with you for a minute, Joe.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know, but
I've
you
been
gotta
rocking
rock.
with
We
you the
rocking with
whole
each other,
Diddy
bro.
trial, Joe.
Salute, man. I appreciate you, King. You know how we do it, man. What's up? So, what's your take on everything on so far? What you feeling, bro? What's your vibe like? What's going on?
So how I'm feeling, so I think so Diddy, so he just started touching a little too much paper. And so this whole trial, so it's basically like bullshit. You feel me? Same way they tried to do Bill Cosby when he tried to buy, NBC, all that shit. You feel me? Like, I mean, me, so personally, so I feel like, so this more of like, so a domestic dispute, so instead of a RICO, like, I mean, so a RICO, so you charge, like mob bosses or some shit like that. Like, I mean, they hit this man with a RICO just for being, like, freakier than most people. You feel me? Like, just because he's
Freaky,
freakier than
freaky,
most. I mean,
freaky.
a man only guilty of being freaky. Like, that's
Yeah,
it.
he's freaky. And a lot of violence. I think I see a lot of violence. I don't see that he was trafficking D rugs or nothing like that. Like he was
You
in these
feel me?
FOs. He was in these FOs. You need your little things to get through these FOs. Even the women said they needed it. Jane said she tried doing one FO without the D rugs, and she was like, yo, she couldn't stand it. It was all too real to her. So she went and popped the certs on TikTok. You already know. She went and popped one of them things to get her mind in the black snake mode and all that. Yeah. So it goes one and one. This is the scene. This is one of the characters that plays a part in this thing. You know what I'm saying? This is how we do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so he just got more money than most. Like, I mean, like, so if I had, so half a billion, and so I fly a girl out from Florida, I
Appreciate
fly a girl out from New York, I fly a girl out from Cali. Now they consider that trafficking. Like, just because I got the money to fly the bras out, but they know what they flying out here for. These are all grown women, consenting adults. Like, I mean, like, hey, so they say that, so they had them tied up and did all this and did all right, so why they not getting on the stand? So painting this man like a monster. So they really painting, like, so we want to let him go. So we don't want him to get life, like. So that's why I say, so it's more like a, so a domestic type dispute. So a lot of people, so just heard or whatever, like. So but I was on the YouTube and so I had clicked the link. I was just trying to watch you, and I'm like, damn, what the hell? So how Uda could see me on that? He talking about some, hey.
Yeah, bro. But our platform, man, we all get up and lift up our voices, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit the links, man. It's about everybody hitting up, everybody getting their
So how
voice.
you get this? So the
You can get
stream
a panel right now and rock out. Everybody hit the link, man. Let's get the panel button. Hit the link. Ones and twos. We're not doing this. We on go. Hit the link. You ain't got to show your face. You're going to show me your face behind the screen, though. I want to make sure niggas ain't trying to oil up their chicken and all type of. Yeah,
right. So I'm a little rough right now. That's why I'm like, man, he want to put me on the platform. You got to.
I've been on YouTube, and I've been on YouTube for years. I've seen the wildest stuff on YouTube. Trust me. Don't think I have not. I don't think I have not with this little. Facts of life, though, bro. So what you think? What do you think about the charges, man? You think he'd be found guilty of the RICO or the tuition or the ex-trafficking? What you think?
So I mean, so the way that the defense rested, so early, so I think, so they already know that the prosecution, really haven't proved their case. You feel me? So they really haven't, so proved, so human trafficking and stuff. So like I said, I mean, so where's all the evidence?
You don't feel they proved it?
Huh?
So you don't feel they proved the case?
No. So what I'm saying, like, so when witnesses are taking the stand and stuff, so what about Shorty? So they say that she's making like so 10 grand a month off Diddy still, like, you feel me, like still to this day, and I'm like, man,
Yeah.
like,
nasty work.
You feel me, like, come on, like, how you feel me, like. So, but I feel like so they doing a lot of artists like this. So the same thing. So with the so what's dude name? So they're making a stallion put in jail. For a lie.
Who that?
So Tory Lanez. Oh yeah. So she got that man 10 years, and now they found out that all of it was lies. You feel me?
I know that's nasty work, bro. That's why the jury's in a position right now that they have to get this thing right. This is not a thing that, you can even drop the ball on right now. You got to get this case right. But the prosecution is smart in the way they charge this, and by the elements that what they can prove, I think that they have proved a lot of their elements. I think they actually have. You know what I mean? They did prove, because remember, all you got to prove is 2 predicates. And I believe that they proved more than 2 predicates. They probably proved 4, they probably proved 6, or whatever they proved, but all you need is 2 predicates to be proven. So they did that. But now it just comes down to a thing. Are these 2 predicates that are proven, or more predicates that have been proven, enough to give him 15, 30, life, 20? You know what I'm saying? In those time frames. You know what I'm saying? This is what we want to come down to, is like, is this crime or these crimes deserving of this time? You know what I'm saying? So it's not just that a juror might say it just because it's just a guilty. A juror might say it because they might feel like the time is wrong. That you know what I mean? Because they don't have no other options to give you a 5. The least he could get out of this whole thing is 10 years. And that's from one of the tuitions. One of the tuition charges, and let's say that's the one Cassie. Remember, he has 2 tuition charges. They both carry a 10-year sentence. So if he get one of the tuitions, dismiss the other tuition, dismiss the 2 traffickings, dismiss the RICO, he ends up with 10 years. See what I'm saying? Anything else, but if you're guilty of one, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be guilty of the other one. So they've charged this very smart how they've charged it, even though I think they may have overcharged it. They probably have charged it very smart because it's 2 mirrors. It's like a mirror. It's just an identical thing going on. So if you see this one, then you see this one, then you must convict on this too. So that's how they kind of laid it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you already know the Bob. My man just dropped down for a second. You already know that. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all thinking about this RICO. Let me know what y'all thinking about this whole situation, this whole case. Everybody hitting the poll. I want everybody hitting the poll on Granny's Soul. Everybody hitting the poll. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my man pop back out. Yeah, bro. I hear you.
Okay, yeah. I had dropped down because I'm trying to read the comments, but I didn't know you had to hit
That's
this
all
button.
good. It's all good. So
Yeah.
I salute to
So
you.
it's
Yeah,
all
big
good.
up your channel.
So what I was
Big up
gonna say,
Huh?
all right. So you think he's gonna be found guilty?
I don't know, bro. I don't think they should find him guilty based on. I don't know about the Cassie part, but I just don't think, just based on how they charged this case, based on what we thought we were going to get, this case was made to be bigger than it was. The way they ran down on his crib, the way all of this is, I'm not satisfied by this case, bro. I'm not. So if I was a juror, son, I'd say no to everything, bro. And I'd say, yo,
That's what
y'all
I was
gotta
just
come
gonna say.
again, bro.
So I feel like
I'd say y'all
this is
gotta
a
come
hung
again,
jury.
son. I think this is a RICO, and I don't think this is a RICO, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I've been saying from day one. People jumped on that wave with the RICO thing. I've been saying that, bro. Coined this. RICO.
Pushing it through the
RICO spelled
masses.
FRIC.
So when they pushing it, so with the masses, so the media, so everybody hate Diddy. He the bad guy, he the bad. I'm looking like, man, I'm looking like, man, like. So I'm really feeling like, so it's gonna be a hung jury though.
You gonna know? That's your thought though. But big up your channel though. Tell the people where you from. Tell them people your channel so they can follow you. You already know the vibes.
All right, so same name as on the screen, D-Boy Santana. So I just started my YouTube. I'm at like 7.
D-Boy Santana. D-B-O-Y Santana. That's how he got it written in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D-Boy Santana. Shout out to Chicago.
Same on YouTube. You know. So we gotta make it. Hey, and so you had me so down the other day. So when I had dropped that comment, so to make baby oil great again, then you talking some.
Yeah. That's a classic, bro. You gotta put that on the hat, homie. You gotta put that on the hat, homie. You moving too slow with that. You gotta put that on the hat.
Hey, bro, you say so put that on the t-shirts and the hats.
Put that on the tee and the hat, homie. You slow on that one. All you gotta do is create the Shopify right now. Put that on the shirt. Facts of life. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, though, I'm gonna keep the show running though. Salute to you though. Everybody else can join in. You already know the vibe because I ain't gonna be here that long. But I appreciate you, D-Boy. You already know the vibe. When I pop back out, just pop back in on me, all right?
So salute, my boy.
Salute, bro. You know the vibes.
I love.
Bang, bang. Yeah, that's the bro D boy. And that's what we're dealing with here, man. We're dealing with a Freako Rico, bro. What's going on? What's your thoughts on the Diddy trial? It's not just about what I'm thinking. It's about what you think too, man. I can sit here and fluff to you and act like I'm a professional, like some people act on these channels all day. It's not about me. It's about us. It's about what we think. When we all get to thinking and talking about stuff, we start figuring things out. That's why people stop trying to make us do that all the time. Every time we try to do it, we figure things out when we get together. You can have a wrong answer. I can have a. You get together. I say, oh, that's what you think. Oh, I think about that exactly. When we get in the crowd, we start talking. We start figuring out how good energy start rubbing off on people. Real vibes. He's smart. So, yeah, man. So we will be getting to some of that. But look, let's play some of this stuff. Let me get into some of this. So, all right, cool. Let me screen share this. Let me screen share this. Hold up. Because I was going to screen share my ABC colleagues, but they know I showed them love all day. Let's get into Drake. Drake claps back at T-Pain. Shout out to Shake Smooth. Shout out to this. Let's see what's going on with this.
In him and his career. Now, if you're Drake, it's hard not to feel like an outsider in hip-hop right now. With what Kendrick did to you last year with Not Like Us, and watching a lot of artists that you helped pretty much go against you, at the very least, you have to be on edge. Now, T-Pain was on a podcast called the Crash Dummies Podcast, and he made a very interesting statement about Drake.
The one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing. One thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words. Mm-hmm. Drake said, I want to be one of the people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. Yeah. I have ever since said, you really thank y'all. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something. Yeah. Let me know if you heard it. Yeah. Drake is like, no, listen. Okay, I got another one. Hold on, check this out. Check this out. Y'all didn't like that one? Okay, real quick. Just one more. Let me try one more. And then he's the person that he said, he didn't want to be. Mm-hmm. And I learned that from him. Like when he said that, I want to gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. I was like, you know what? I'm out this bitch.
This is live shows now.
I'm out this motherfucker. I'm not trying to impress y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about live or die. Yeah. Why the fuck would I keep trying to impress y'all niggas?
Question that a lot of these artists gotta ask themselves behind closed doors. When do I shut it down? When do I stop making music? Should I do it on my own terms when I want to? Or is it when you realize that your albums and your music are no longer selling? Watching an artist go from selling 100K plus to now barely selling 10K plus is a sign. No matter how much you love making music, at some point, every artist has to have this conversation with themselves. And it's always interesting watching artists make that transition. We saw Joe Budden go from making music to podcasting, which he's now dominating as a podcaster. Now, Drake was not feeling those comments by T-Pain. He responded back on Instagram saying, this guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name, which then prompted fans to go digging. Like I always tell you guys, the internet does not forget.
Drake. Listen, bro. Drake. Why does Drake do this? Why does Drake respond to things like this? Why is Drake so emotional? Why? Did T-Pain cook him? No. Why? But I want to understand what the internet found. Let's get back to that. Everybody drop a like. Everybody hit the poll.
Drake fans pulled up this article from 2011 that states Drake holds up T-Pain's Revolver album. T-Pain is quoted in the article saying, I know y'all waiting on the album, but the last thing I need is a verse from Drake and the album is complete. So find Drake and tell him to hurry the hell up and finish the verse. Drake fans also pulled up this article from earlier this year where T-Pain says Drake's album with Party Next Door sounds like leftovers.
All these trash songs that I recorded, I listen to them all the time. So here's my thing. I feel like he recorded a bunch of shit. In order to keep Party around, you can take 10, 15 of these songs, put a verse on the big Party. That's our album, bro. The songs are already recorded. The songs are already recorded. These are all the songs that didn't make my previous albums. Go for it, bro. Put verses on these songs. Yeah, there's 5 to 7 solo Drake songs that didn't make other albums. It's not saying that they're bad. I'm not saying that they're bad. These are just songs that didn't make albums. Or Party, or the other way around. Or Party came there with an album and was like, hey, Drake, can you put verses on these particular songs?
Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I think Drake has definitely had these conversations behind closed doors. Hey, right now I'm 38 years old. When do I want to stop making music? When do I want to finally hang up my jersey and call it a day? Or should I just ignore the hate train and keep going? Drake also has contract and label obligations that he has to fulfill. So him just bowing out gracefully might not even be up to him. I don't think Drake is in any rush to retire from music right now. We see guys like Jay-Z, Pusha T, and
Drake. It's getting to Drake, y'all. Getting to Drake. We gotta do it. Drake have several seats. Mag Tyler, salute to my girl Mag Tyler. Carly in the building. Good morning, Queen. Whoop. So he said, if he walk, oh well. Just pray that he changes his ways. Crazy, bro. Hope so too. If he does walk, you know, I mean, you would only hope that he does. You know, you've been living a lifestyle for a while. That was kind of hard. You know what I mean? Imagine a little life that you've been living. It's hard to change your little ways. When you're on that level and that status, it's hard, you know. But anything through God, though, anything can happen through God, man. You know what I mean? You really got to bring some God in his life. The jury doesn't know the time the charges carry. The only vote guilty, not guilty, and the judge give the time. I didn't know what the hell going on. Jury know what's going on. Trust me, it ain't about voting guilty in time. You're thinking about this. You're a person. You're a human. You're just going to vote guilty or not? No, the person may be guilty of some stuff, but you might not be guilty of everything. So you mean guilty. I mean, so you might be thinking about that because there's no options. As a person, you can say, you know, I can see a person doing 10 years, 20 years, 15, 5 for this. You know what I'm saying? You can see some time for some stuff sometimes. You don't have to be a legal mind. You can say, for that, yeah, I can see him doing 5, 10 years for that. You know what I mean? I can see him doing 15 for that, like for that. You know what I'm saying? So you can see it in your own eyes. That's what I'm saying in that aspect, you know. But I don't know. But as far as this guy Drake goes, T-Pain, listen, man, Drake is a user, bro. Told you he's a user, man. So I ain't even going into what T-Pain did. Okay? Drake never put nobody on, never helped nobody. Nobody in Toronto, nowhere, never. No, he didn't. Okay? That's how come when he was clipped by Kendrick Lamar, he couldn't do nothing. Okay? Sonic boomed into heaven. He got Sonic boomed into heaven. Okay? Drake is cool. He's all right. I like Drake sometimes. All right. I don't have nothing against him. It's nothing bad. But he got Sonic boomed into heaven by Kendrick. Kendrick clipped him. Care what you think about this, bro. Mad people's in my chats bothering me about that I kept saying that. So what? He got Sonic boom, bro. Sonic boomed into heaven, bro. And he in heaven, mad at people. Take this shit off my background. And he having mad at people. This is how Drake in heaven. Taking duck lip selfies, trying to tell us come to heaven and come meet him. And we ain't trying to do that. We trying to wait and see what the hell this verdict gonna be. So Drake stay in heaven with Kendrick left here. You know what I mean? So we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Okay. This poll is a close poll though. Is Diddy guilty? Wow. Nah. It's because ain't nobody voting. That's why ain't nobody voting. Vote. 47-53. That's why. I'm like, what? When? Never got that close in life, son. Everybody vote, man. Stop playing me. Everybody put their vote in. Everybody put their vote in. Like, vote, like, vote, like, vote. I say it in the poll, like and vote. Like and vote. The votes is what I want to see. I want to see these polls. I want to see how they're changing. Just yesterday, I did an interview on CNN, and they were asking me these questions, and I mentioned about these polls that I've been doing because I've been keeping them consistent. I haven't been just sporadically changing them around. I've been doing innocent ones, and I've been doing guilty ones. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And then I had, is he guilty of the RICO one? That's the little 1-2 times I did those. I've been mainly innocent because a person's presumed innocent until found guilty, right? And then sometimes I put it just the opposite way because that's just that and that. So I don't really go do too much on the polls. So everybody hit the poll. I want everybody to hit the poll because your votes matter, because I'm jotting out all these numbers and all these statistics from all of these polls so that I can understand and gauge how your minds are changing. This is how I've been gauging how your minds are changing in every single way. All right. Do the jurors work on weekends? Are they still sequestered? You know, I don't know if they work on weekends. Probably do. Regular people like us, but they ain't nobody working right now. People got to work though. How much money are you making as a juror? Is that really paying your bills? Person on the jury probably hustling trees right now. Come up. Right now. In the Bronx somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Carly says he's a daggone user. So Lovely says it's wild that the Frico and Rico is the same. Beware, people. The law is off the chain. I know. It's like, because it's like some Frico. Like, what he's being charged with this thing that's in his bedroom. I can see if you had women, because these prosecutors ain't really doing no real job, son. They can, bro, out of how much baby oil did he like, you can find nobody else he oiled up? That's weird, son. Y'all really rushed to do this case, I believe, son. Because that man loved oil to the point that you can't tell me he ain't oiled up nobody else, bro. Are you dumb or you dumb, bro? You can't get nobody else he oiled up. That's it. That's his ex-girl and his ex-slide. That's it. His ex, his ex on the swings. His ex-swing. That's it. So the man is about to get a life sentence for his ex-girl and his ex-swing, which they don't want him to get that, for real. They looking like they still love him still. And this shit is weird. So why y'all got so much hate for somebody when Cassie don't even have this much hate for him? And Jane doesn't. They love that man still, bro. They do. They do. They know they was aiding and abetting all that stuff. They know. They know they was complicit. They know. D-Rock, Christina Courtroom, all of their ass. They know. They know they was a part of that whole thing. They know how he lived. They know who Diddy is. They know. No, don't spring on Diddy on us like nobody don't know who Diddy was now. You know who Diddy was. My man, the music, recording, network. You already know the vibe. Shut up, man. You already know, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Make sure you subscribe to my big bro, man. Nothing but love, man. He came down to the Diddy Trial from DC. Yeah, man. You know, it's in the chat, man. The link in the chat, bro. Link in the chat, man. You can pop in and say a couple of words, man. It's nothing, man. Link in the chat for anybody who want to pop in and just say a couple of words. It's nothing. You know what I mean? But we will be having panels. When y'all hit the chat and hit the links, we'll be having panels too. Nothing. We can talk, bro. I'd rather talk with y'all than talk with people. I'd rather talk with the Go Gang. I'd rather talk with y'all, bro. I'll tell you the truth. The people that's mad, famous, and all that. Trust me. I really do. The people be regular. I like regular people. It takes a certain kind of famous people to be regular. You know what I mean? A famous person to be like that. Take a certain kind of person. And that's the kind of people I like. Just make sure though, link in the chat though, y'all know the vibe. Yeah, though, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Either way, my mind's gonna be like, damn. Guilty or not guilty. If you get not guilty, I'm like, damn. If you get a guilty, I'm like, damn. Either way, it's gonna be crazy. But if you get found not guilty, we have a party in New York City. It's gonna be a party. Trust me, it's gonna be a riot too for the people that don't like them, but it's gonna be a party. Trust me, son. It's gonna be a party. Because New York just needs something to celebrate. You know what I mean? They just want something to celebrate, bro. Straight up. We ain't win no championships, no nothing, no Knicks getting kicked and all that. Nah, I'm celebrating this. Yo, Diddy. We the streets. Watch. It's gonna be something, bro. Trust me, it's gonna be something. If he get clipped, it's gonna be something. If he beats the case, it's going to be something. Charles Bogus, Carly says, and they made it so easy to get some kind of conviction. Yeah, man, it's easy, bro. And they proved the elements, bro. So the same, I mean, who lying to you want to say they didn't? They did, but did they really? Like Cassie and Jane said, they both said they did it because they did it to make him happy. They did it to have a long time with him. And Jane went as far as to say that nobody can't do this like her. So what he supposed to do with that when nobody can do it like you? What happened? Your box is Kobe. He's Michael Jordan. What are you supposed to do with it? What, lay up with it? No, he's not laying up nothing. It's Michael Jordan. He's not. He's going for 2 on your box. Me and my mans. Occasional 3. Me and my mans in them. Mike, you said your box Kobe. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm figuring things I want to do to it. Since it's Kobe. Hack a shack. Come on, bro. This woman liked these things, man. Jane was on it. Jane was with it. Jane was an old woman. She was grown with kids. Cassie was young at the time. If you want to make a cake for Cassie and Cap Cassie, I could say, okay. Because you could say, because Cassie grew up, Cassie in more than that little kid we knew. She's more devious than we think that. Trust me, just being around Diddy allegedly, if he was that guy, trust me, she had to become. That's why she was clapping, kicking them niggas. She didn't care no more, bro. Crazy, nigga. Like, what? Clap this shit. He gonna do it to me anyway. Clap him. Care. Who that? Michael B. Jordan allegedly? Clap that allegedly. Who care? She got to her points, bro. She was showing you who she's becoming, bro. She was outdoors. She was outside with it. She was wilding. She didn't care. She didn't care. You can imagine the things she was telling him. You don't hear none of the things she told him. You don't see none of the threats that she's telling him because they're in a toxic relationship. What were her threats? Her threats wasn't doing some of this stuff to him. None of Cassie's threats was about doing some of this to him because every piece of information that came to Diddy came from all of Cassie's broken devices for up to 10 to 12 years. She kept all of them. So what she kept all of those things for? I kept them because I just didn't want to get rid of it because I didn't want nobody to get the information or something like that. You could have burned it. Could have burned it. Could have took the drive out of it and all like that. You could have burned it, bro. Made a bonfire and burned the devices. The phones, the computer, you could have burnt them. Did she burn them? No, she didn't burn them. So the defense made a claim to say who had the real power. How is she this big victim? Who had the real power? Because every piece of evidence came from her phones. It did it. So why she couldn't have this evidence and been threatening Diddy with it too at the same time? So maybe they both was threatening each other. He would threaten, he would release them shits, and she was threatening that, yo, listen, I want some money or whatever. He'd be like, I'll release them shits. Everybody see a box outside. I don't care. What? It's what we do in relationships sometimes when it's toxic, right? What about her threats? You don't know nothing about her threats. Who is Cassie? Who is she? Who has she become? You seen Patty Hearst? She's the billionaire daughter or whatever, heiress, and got kidnapped. You see who she became? Who did she become, bro? If she's under all this victimization and she's just under this much trauma, who did you become? Who? You got to become something. You got to do something to shelter yourself from something. Who do you become? In your mind. Even if you don't do it physically, you become someone else in your mind. Right? Start acting like you're nice with the person just to make sure they cool and all this other stuff. You become something else in your mind. Who are you? We never got a chance to know that. So all we hear is a one-sided story about Diddy. And that's what the defense's side was supposed to do. To be able to show us those things. Who is she? Jane is big. Who has she been? She ain't become nothing. Jane is Jane, homie. Take away Jane from Diddy and all of this and take it out of that element. Put her as one who I'm oiling up in the chat. Me and my baby in there can't be in the oil like Jane. Jane ain't no damn good. Anybody in my chat better than Jane. Who the hell you think he is? But imagine this though. Imagine this. Take it out of Jane and Diddy. She's just a regular girl from our hood. This is just a guy from our hood. Right? She's dealing with a guy from our hood. Not Diddy. Diddy's the other guy from down the block. He's in our hood too. But she's dealing with this guy, her baby's father. When she get into a kerfuffle with her baby father, whatever, be it petty or not, because sometimes your baby father be petty. I done been a baby father and I've been petty. Everybody's guilty of that. So look, so ain't nobody be human. It's all right. Look, she runs to his op. We're in the hood, you know. This other guy over there, they used to have beef in the hood. She runs over. She has a kid with this guy, you know. So it's not like she's single, could do whatever she want to do, and she's just by herself. She has the kid of the op. And she's going to the op to go deal with the op and be with the op and go steez off with the op. What is the man supposed to do to op? He's got his op's baby's mom. What are you going to do to your op's baby's mother? Are you going to lay up with her? Are you going to fall in love with her? Like I said, what is Mike supposed to do? Is he supposed to lay up? Are you supposed to lay up with your op's girlfriend, baby's mom? You're going to wife her? You'd be a bird-ass nigga if you wifed up your op's baby's mom. That shit is whack. That shit is corny. That shit is a sentence. DEFTH. You dumb? I put the F first. It's you deaf and the TH. Is you dumb or you dumb, son? Either you're going to do it to that or that's going to happen to you, or what are you talking about, bro? It's a salty, devilish, demonic energy. What are you talking about, bro? You're my aunt. You're what? Am I personally wife and a big girlfriend? But I'm having a kid with her? They're going to be brothers? I'm going to have a brother with your aunt's kid? No. It's weird as hell, son. It's weird as hell, son. It's weird as hell. So that could lead to wars and all these types of things. In any other circumstance, she'd be a war starter, a whoremonger. She'd be all these kinds of things. She'd be no good. She'd be a Jezebel, bro. She'd be a scarlet letter. She'd be all those things. That's what she'd be, bro. That woman didn't even have the right in her own mind to think about her own child. All she thought about was her box, and she thought about a bag. That's it, homeboy. A box and a bag. That's it, son. That's it. She knew what her box could do, and she thought about a bag. And you know what you happen when you think about money? You don't get it. Because all she got was $333 a day, and that's all she wanted. So she wasn't used for nothing. That's what she haggled. That's the price that she haggled. She could have got more. She could have got $10,000 a day in a freak off if she was smart. He loved to do these things. He would do this. Listen, I'm going to do them. I just want to be paid. Straight. It would have really been a RICO. I'm getting paid to do these motherfuckers. 10 each. For each day. 30K a freak off. Let's go. Every week. Get your money up, Diddy. Get your money up. Get your money up, not your funny up on me. See what I'm saying? Grab a girl from the project. I bet you she get more money than Jane. Grab a girl on welfare in Section 8. I bet you she get more money than Jane. Grab a girl from any strip club, local, wherever. I bet you she get more money for Jane. And won't even have to do as much as Jane did. And wouldn't probably have to do as much as Jane did. Get more than Jane. So why was Jane doing that? She did it for the spot, not the spotlight, because in the very beginning, she didn't want the relationship to be public because what? She had something to hide. Not Diddy. Diddy was living his life free. I'm with women, all kind of shit. I'm polyamorous. I do what I want to do. I'm Diddy. So who was the person with something to hide? You, because you the one with the stressing ass baby father. That's you. That's not me. It's not me. That's you. So who is trying to withhold this relationship in the silence? You. We've been freaking off from day one. Have you not? Cool. But you've been trying to hold us back. Cool. Now when I'm with Young Miami, you want to get vexed and get tight and act like this and this and that. Why? You didn't even want to be public with me. Imagine you, as a woman, had a guy, he didn't want to be public with you. So you're like, okay, we just did a little side thing. It was cool. I mean, you can have a little side thing. We all grown. Cool. But you're like, all right, cool. That's how you on it. But now you find a dude that's really popping out with you and bouncing out and didn't care about that when we met each other, when y'all met each other. He's like, yo, what? Fire. Y'all nigga spinning like this on the head. Y'all, this nigga's trying to hide. What? I want to be outside. What's up? Kid, that nigga see us. Don't care. We outside. She like, yo, yeah, I like that other nigga. We had sex and all that, but I'm jacking this nigga energy right now. He on some real box. He on some show me off. He don't care about no ex or no baby mother, no nothing. He outside with me. I'm jacking this guy. You're going to gravitate toward that guy. If that guy is attractive as well, has anything similar like the other guy or better things going, you're going to lean more towards that guy, bro. Unless you got some extreme, straight, crazy chemistry with that person behind the scenes. But you're going to like being honored. You're going to like being outside. You're going to like a motherfucker trying to show you off and step out with you and not trying to hide and act like he cheating still after he done left the relationship, nigga. Why is he still acting like he's cheating, like he can be free? Right? What are you doing? Are you still dealing with shorty? What? Why can't she be free? I'm Diddy. What? Diddy, bro. She was the one that couldn't be free, bro. Now that Diddy with a shorty, now you want to act like all of that. You got to stop. Everybody done met a shorty like that. You was a freak. We done did something for one day. Now you want to act like you're my girl. No, you're not my girl, son. Come on, son. I can show you love and do all of that, but guess what? You're not my girl. We never came. This is an agreement. We never came to no agreement of this shit. What are you talking about, bro? Same way like that love contract. You being my girl had to be an agreement, bro. And y'all never agreed on that. You never agreed on that. So you was his freak, like he said you were. So stop acting like you was, oh, my significant other. You were not, sister. You were not. You were not that nigga's significant other. You better stop lying. Stop lying. And the nigga ain't getting 10 or 15 or 25 for you. Floozy. Don't care. I'm gonna like Diddy. Don't care. I don't care. That's whack. That's whack. That's whack. Some T, what's up, Queen? That's whack, homie. Tell me right now. I don't know why she a Jane Ho. Don't know why she's that, bro. Don't know. Don't know. She's not a victim like that to me. She's not. But everybody's a victim of Diddy in some shape, form, or fashion. We'll say that. Just his life is so big, it swallow up your life. Even the people that work for him, like, yo, I ain't ever have a life no more. You know what I'm saying? So you getting traumatized in a lot of ways, bro. His life is real, it's vast, bro. Don't get it twisted. So I never say people with the traumatized ways, and these women, trust me, son, you're doing 72-hour freak out. The nigga telling you, finish strong, finish strong. Nigga giving you pep motivation speeches, and you finishing 72-hour freak offs, bro. It's crazy as hell, son. The whole shit is crazy as hell, son. Whole shit is crazy as hell. Not gonna hold you, it is. But Jane knew what she was doing, son. All she cared about was that home. Look, even when she gets to the crib, think about this. All she's doing is for $10,000, which is $333 a day, right? I told you, 300. You could feed an African kid with flies in a big belly for $333 a day. That's all she wanted, right? She does it for the house. So she takes it on and gives it to the house. Whatever reason, she's a reason. I'm not knocking her money or what she haggled for. I'm not knocking her reason and what she wanted. Whatever you want is what you want. You can't knock what someone wants. She wanted her place. She wanted to feel secure, and she wanted what she wanted. I'm not knocking what she wanted. Feel me? I think she could have got more and should have gotten more. That's why I'm saying, why is we listening to this person? Stop. This person's a fool. But when I act smart now with us, don't do it. Should have been smart with Diddy and got more than your bag, dummy. Anyway, so boom. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So not only did she get what she wanted, which is this house or whatever she got, right? Now Diddy gives her, she gets $20,000 allegedly, whatever, right? So it costs $60,000 for the whole thing. I think 20 each month's rent, like for security or whatever I go, and then I think 20 for the furniture. So she spends 20,000 cash on furniture. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to the psychosis of this girl. This girl is one of them freaks you met with a mental issue, homie. She thinks she is shorty. Now she's putting salt in your damn engine or some dumb shit. This is who this is, homie. This is who this is. She's attaching herself to you like that parrot that be on the buffalo head or the fucking parasite. She's attaching herself like the parrot on the fucking buffalo's head that be eating off the bugs. This is what the woman's doing. Look at it. Look at it. She gets the crib. Before you just get a crib for like a little couple $100,000, little thousands or whatever the case may be, it's only you and your son, you know. All you gotta do is get a little crib so you can sit, you know what I mean? And you can pay him rent up to years, a year, 2 years, boom. So you already know you got the school, good area, your kid good, UI, it's a nice spacious crib. You got a nice crib though, bro. It ain't gonna be no $10,000 rent crib though. See what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying though. She gets the furniture for $20,000. Why did you get the furniture for $20,000? She wanted Sean Combs, Puff, to be more comfortable when he came there because remember, he lived this opulent life in mansions and stuff. So she wants him to be comfortable when he comes there. So she's buying this, getting this place, which is $10,000. So she's doing this for him, basically. And she's getting the furniture because she wants him to feel comfortable about that. Think about this. Think about it. Now I'm gonna give you the jinkies now. Here goes the jinkies. She's doing all this for this nigga to feel comfortable in this place. Yes? Yes. All he's coming here to do is freak off. He's not staying here. This nigga's freaking this thing off for 3 days at a time when he comes here and he's out. And he's out. All this man needs, he don't even need a bed. You got linens on the floor in the Cassie pictures in the freak off. Linens on the floor, linens on the sheets, linens on the furnitures. We can get it standing up. I can do this to you right now. Let's click. Stop playing me. We don't even need furniture to do this. We are the furniture that's moving around. That's it, son. You stop. So you then went and spent all this extra bread for who? For what? For Diddy, to make Diddy comfortable? You got a whole kid? And why are you over here freaking off in the crib where your kid at? It's nasty as hell. Kid for sure crib. How you running wild freak offs in the crib where your kids at? It's nasty, bro. Sickening, bro. Sickening. But I'm just saying, why you $20,000 for what? $20,000 for what? You gonna IKEA some shit right now. You'll lace your whole crib right now for a couple of grand. You dumb or you dumb? You dumb or you dumb? You'll lace your whole crib right now. 10 racks. Yeah. Your shit be splashed with 10 racks. You don't went in there with a couple of racks and got your shit popping. Fresh up out of shelter and got your shit lit. You still win on a 1-2 piece. But you lit. You do a couple of parties in there. Don't do that. Come on, bro. Keep it gangster. Melrose Radio, pseudo Mike. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, and only got that for a year. What was she getting? That's what I'm saying. For the year. And what was she getting the other years? All of that, too. We don't know, bro. We don't know, son. We don't know, bro. What about Hugh Hefner? Look at Sweet Mason. What about Hugh? All of that. All of that. We could get into that. I love this name, Aradius. Aradius? Oh, Aradius. Aradius? Is it a radius? No, it's not a radius. It's Aradius. What is that? I like that name, though. Whatever it is. Is it a name or is it a thing? Tell me what that thing is. What is that? I've never heard of that. What language is it? What language is this thing? A new lawsuit filed by the attorney Tony Busby alleged that Sean. I'm tired of Busby, bro. They gonna Busby, bro. They gonna buzz him, all right. We done with Busby, bro. We done with Busby, bro. Ironically, it all goes to you because nobody's gonna risk their legal nothing on that. Ain't nobody risking their credentials on these cases, bro. Come on, bro. You don't want to be attached to certain things, man. When you really real and you really about your thing and you really in your devil's advocate bag, the movie, trying to win cases, bro, you're not doing the certain stuff, bro. You're not, bro. Come on, you just do it. These is money grabs, bro. This is money grabs, bro. Show me the evidence, show me the proof, bro. That's it. All them allegations is allegations, bro. Especially anything coming from Busby, I need to see it clear, bro. I need to see it clear, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got Diddy with all this stuff already. This is what? Freak offs. He kicked her in the head. He beat her up a lot. This ain't no domestic case. They wanted to be in freak offs. Some they didn't. They still ultimately ended up with them. Ultimately, the last thing she'd end up having consensual sex with him. So was she really traumatized? Because she had sex with the man regular by themselves, them two, on a go out while her man was hitting her line. Cassie. So you with the next who I paid the, and now you back with me after you said I allegedly raped you and I'm saddling it up again, bro? And you want me to take you all the way 100% seriously? I cannot take Cassie 100% seriously, bro. I will not. I will not play her body because she was in a relationship, so she know that nigga better than anybody else. So I just gotta take her word for certain shit. Just got to. Life is life. You know what I mean? She the feds in that situation. She the one who knows the real deal. The feds don't even know as much as she does. So I won't play with her top, but I felt that she was untruthful in a few of these elements. And she probably could have even coerced Bono. Yeah, why was she calling Bono? So now I think back at Phillips now and say, could Cassie have gotten to Phillips? Because Phillips was the only escort going so hard at Diddy, and Punisher wasn't that guy. He didn't do that. He said Diddy never did this and Diddy never did that. And Diddy never, and Cassie the one who told me where to pop at and where to bust at. So I'm like, why is there a difference between the two escorts and why don't the escorts really corroborate each other? Maybe because what? Remember, Phillips said he loved Cassie, liked Cassie. Remember, he's like, not like that. But then he ultimately found out that he really did. Maybe he was trying to contact Cassie, tell her like he didn't know. Remember, she jumped in Phillips' arms and all that. Allegedly, could Cassie have called Phillips up again for another saddle up? She's the man now. She's Diddy now. She's the boss. She's the boss. She got the bag now. You don't think she like doing what she do now? She's used to her lifestyle. She's been doing it for 10 years. When you ever stop doing some shit you did for 10 years just like that? When? Smoking hard than a motherfucker, right? You know, that's smoking to them. You don't stop freaking off like that. Right? All right. So Cassie's a victim, yes, but she's also an abuser as well. She's also a predator too. She's become a predator. The victim has become a predator, bro. Okay? Jane has been a predator. She was with one of the sickest motherfuckers in the game. If you don't tell me, you don't know what she been through with that nigga. You done. Is you done. That nigga mind is different than anybody else, bro. We know this to be the truth. That nigga's bugged out than any other celebrity that you know. No celebrity like him at all. This nigga literally is like he's in the hood still. Straight cheese in his head. Nigga don't care. Nigga don't care. You know this is the truth. So imagine, and he had her for a minute. Imagine. You know? See what I'm saying? Jane was already out there, bro. She was already used to the lifestyle. And Diddy was dealing with one of her homegirls, and she was like, oh, just because she got married to another guy, she felt good enough to deal with Diddy. What type of picking up your ex, your homegirl ex, when your ex loved them too? Her ex homegirl loved Diddy too. You know that, right? So what type of pick up your ex, man, which is your baby father? That's how fiend out you is to be in a situation. You about to go and clap your ex. Because remember, you said he met you at a trip in Miami, wherever y'all was, right? Somewhere wherever y'all was in a trip. Remember? So you went, eased out your stunt. You meow, 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 meow. Yeah. To go itch up on your ex, your friend ex shorty, just to freak off with him. Right? And he is the op of your baby father. So you're not also not thinking about your own son. Because you're not thinking about your own self, because you're a freak of the week. Not thinking about your own son. And anybody in this chat that want to make a case for that, Jane, you don't care about your own kids. Better go kick rocks out my chat. You don't care about your own son. Not only your own son, because we know you don't care about yourself, because you only did it for 333. Obviously. So not only don't you only care about your own son, you don't even care about your own friend that you say you love too. Your friend was with this man, bro. So what if she got married? Have some integrity. It's a million men on earth. Why you got to be one of them hoes? That's following behind your homegirl. That's whack as hell, son. Why is you fucking behind me, nigga? I'm doing my thing. I go and scouts my bitches. Why is you coming around my bitch like that? You know my bitch from Paint, bro. I remember my bitch in Cincinnati somewhere. Why is you trying to scout my bitch, bro? Why is you falling in love with my ex-bitch? What type of weird shit is that? Was you hating on me the whole time? Was you looking at me with this nigga the whole time? What type of shit was you on, son? Was you plotting on this bitch the whole time, you grimy ass chick? But y'all defending this grimy Jezebel of a woman. Don't play at me with this Jane, son. Don't play at me, bro. Don't play. Don't play. Don't play. Your price determines your rice. And he's not throwing rice with you. Your price determined your rice. Why is I'm throwing rice with that? Here, 1 cup. 333. Come on, bro. You ain't getting no lifeline. You're not getting lifetime rice for that price, baby. Come on, son. Come on, sister. She could have got that money from anybody, a regular ass car. But she wanted it because she wanted the lifestyle. She wanted to be stunting on her ex-man with a guy that is a billionaire and have money like him or more than him. That's what she wanted to do, because she could have went with a businessman that had money, a businessman that was a millionaire, billionaire, 100 millionaire, Dubai, sultans. Anybody would have given her some money. Look at her. She's nice too, right? She didn't do that. Why not? Why not? Because her ex, her baby father, is in the field where this guy is, and this guy is the biggest guy. So now she's stunting on him. So she's degrading herself and her child and her legacy of a child and her and every damn thing, and 50's goddamn legacy as well by doing these things. So she's playing her, playing their kid, and playing 50, and she's playing Diddy too, because she really don't love Diddy, and she's chasing Diddy, and she's using Diddy to get back at this nigga, and she's grinding. And Diddy's too dumb and blind and too rich for too damn long and getting away with everything he probably allegedly got away with to see it. Because that's the only thing that make you not see it. Jane was a corn star, homie. Jane was a corn star. It is what it is, bro. Mad niggas gonna come out soon and say who hit Jane. Watch. Everybody who hit Jane, just come out after the trial, please, bro. Everybody want to hit that again. She got the she got the Kobe Bryant, bro. Niggas is not gonna snitch on that. She got the Kobe Bryant. Imagine what her mouth do. She's able to give you head for 20 hours straight. You think I'm snitching on her? For $333 a day? I got a whole credit card to direct deposit her $333. You just received $333. You just received. Keep it real. Keep it real. You feel sorry for Jane Doe? Not me. I mean, Jane Doe's only there because she's in a custody battle with her ex, and he's gonna take custody of their kid. Because if you ain't a victim, miss, you was an abuser just like this nigga. So then guess what you is? Not the mother of my child right now because I got custody. Because we got them little cases that's going on where you just think people doing the little drugs, they taking your kids. Yeah. So imagine if you're doing FOs and you're doing all those drugs in them parties. So you got to be the victim now and act like you was the one that was the victim now. Son, your baby father know you's a skunt. He know that you did all them things willingly. Okay? Everybody knows it. Stop lying. Stop lying. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real before your son grow up and he be the one to come tell us all. You better keep it real. Life. And make it hold nothing back and speak the truth. Speak the truth. Because your son will be the one to come up and say, yo, look, or your daughter, whoever your kid is, will come up and say it. Say, yo, look, I love you no more. Right? We watch the celebrity kids do it all the time, bro. Who you think does it? One of the kids or the family. That's it. One of the kids. Blow you right up. I'm tired of this. I want to live like my own person. Oh. So, yeah. She could have did DoorDash, yeah. Cousin Pam. She could have did DoorDash. I got more. $10K a month. $333 a day. How many days in a week? 31, whatever. Little change, little off and on. 300 and change. 300 and change, bro. What's that? 310. I'm probably giving her too much money. Probably $310. Who knows? It's $333. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. That's not worth that shit, son. You care? Yo, bro, if you paid a man mad money, son, just all day, he's gonna quit at one point. Like, yo, bro, all right, here, let me give you some of this money, bro. All right, here, hold on, bro. All right, I'm keeping this stuff. But here, my nigga, I'm tired, son. Just here, son. Take some of this back, son. You're not even gonna want to give none of the money back, but you would give some back to say, yo, bro, I'm tired. Leave me alone for a minute. Take a shower. I just want to lay down for a fucking couple of minutes, and I'll get back on it. Right? Come on, bro. Tell you. Yeah, man, she got smutted out, man. Yeah, smutted, bro. Like she was supposed to. If you get your ops girl, you're gonna smut her too. You better not be wiping up your ops girl. She was whack as hell and she was corny, and you deserve to get Ricky, dummy. Because one day you're gonna be laid up with the dumbest nigga gonna come through your dumb ass, stupid. So therefore, when you get your op girl, you're supposed to be saddling her up, jumping her off, and doing all the things you want to do to her. That's what you do with your ops girl. Think about the situation. What would you do with your ops girl? What would you do? make love to her like you've never had love before? What world are y'all living in? Just come back to reality, bro. You're not gonna do that in real time, son. I'm not saying Diddy's life isn't crazy and he put these people through great shit, but they wanted to do it as well. So did he put them? Did they do it? It's reasonable doubt. It's just reasonable doubt. Whether he did it, yes. Whether did it, it's just a reasonable doubt of it. It's just a 1% of doubt is reasonable doubt. 1%. You have to be 100% sure, son. I'm not 100% sure on each of these charges. So this is why that's that for me. You got to be 100% sure. So I'm not doing it in a bias. I told you, I'm from Brooklyn. You're not going to find many people saying Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. No, you're not. Look at Big Mike. He's from Brooklyn. He's cooking Diddy. Stop, bro. Cooking Diddy. A couple of people you don't see from Brooklyn, they be cooking Diddy. They come up to the court. They be cooking it. Like Diddy, like Biggie. He never gave Biggie money. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever else people allege. But I'm just saying, just the money elements of Biggie. You know what I mean? Oh, yo. And Thing dropped the album, I think. I seen a song called Free, Diddy Free and all that by King Combs, bro. I think he dropped the album with Kanye. I think Kanye produced it, yo. I think Kanye produced it, bro. I'm gonna tell King right now, you know Kanye gonna produce him some hits. You gotta let me write the records, bro. You gotta let me write the records, bro. You need a person from New York to niggas don't understand King's sound. You don't get him. You don't get King, bro. Trust me. I think he dropped a project. Somebody told me, I think yesterday at court, said, yo, King dropped the problem, Kanye. But then randomly, I saw a video pop. I mean, a video pop on YouTube, and it said Diddy's Free or something like that. But then I hear the beat, and it's a Kanye beat, though. It's a Kanye beat, though, bro. I'm like, wow. So I don't know if you got this whole album, and Kanye produced the whole album. It seems that way. So I'm looking forward to just taking a listen. I might even do an album listening to that too, man. Take a listen to King Project. See what's up with it. You know what I mean? We ain't here to be biased to nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying, son? You doing some shit out here, I'll never treat your kids in no way, bro. That's you, son. I'll never be out here treating your mother no way, bro. It's you, homie. It's you, homie. I never disrespect your moms, your grandmoms, nigga. Even if you my op, nigga. You stupid. But I look like disrespecting someone's mom, someone's kid, someone's grandma, bro. Never in my life, my nigga. I could want to take your head off your neck, homie. I'll never do that, ever. And I'll probably help your kids and help your moms or your grandmother. See them, bro. And we could still be at each other trying to take each other heads off, son. Because that's just real life, my nigga. Some niggas don't think like that. That's why they get caught up, son. Because God told you, honor thy mother and father, not just your own. You better honor everyone. Honor the mother and the father, bro. That's your elders. That's your elders. I appreciate you, Butterfly. Appreciate you. T. Lounge, my girl in the building. I'm saved by grace. I love that. He said, not that, not my girl. Mike, what's good, Unc?
Wait a minute. I gotta turn off this.
I hear you, Unc.
There we go. Yeah. What's going on, man? I was seeing this.
What's going on, Unc? Terrell?
Nothing much. I had to finish this last edit.
You're not wrong with that.
Yeah. So what's going on at the courthouse, man? Is it getting packed or
Yeah.
like light?
No, it's turning now. Ain't them light days is over. We getting to the verdict now. Every day
is a lot of people outside and a lot of people going.
A lot of people outside. It's going down out there. It's a lot of energy.
Back up there, man. I'm coming back up there.
When you popping back out? You gotta pop out like Monday, Tuesday. When you popping out?
Yeah, it all depends, man. I'm thinking if
Tuesday
it's getting packed, man, I can't swing. I can't swing that hotel bill. I'm an old school man. $200, $300 for.
You don't have to because you're staying right there in Manhattan, but you don't have to. You got to get different things. First of all, you get an Airbnb, which probably could be cheaper. But besides that, you don't have to stay in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? You could be in the Bronx. You could be in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? You'd rather be in Brooklyn, Bronx, or you could be in Queens. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be in the city in Manhattan. You get nice little hotel, nice little telly. It's not going to even be that much.
Then
you
park. Either way, it's going to be about a $300 a day type thing.
Not really, because that's if you want to take your park to park, or you could drive down a block, down a regular real street, kind of catch a park.
But I know you're going to help me out, so that's
you
why
know that, bro. You know that. You know how it go, Mike. You know how we do it. You know how we do it, brother. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
going on? So what's been happening? I've been trying to keep up, but you know, I got to do my own
Oh,
thing while
where
I'm
you at,
trying to keep up as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I know. But nah, it's been a lot, man. You know, it's been a lot. Especially outside, it's been crazy. It's
you
been
out
going
there
on. This
doing
is
your
the energy
thing,
of the
man.
beginning days, the first days. Now the energy is back to the first days. It's the circus that T's talking about now.
This is what I do. I was doing my reactions, and I can hear you in my bugs where they can't hear.
Oh yeah.
I'm hearing you in my bugs while I'm watching you, right? While I'm sitting here doing the reaction, and I'm jumping at what you saying, and I know they looking at me like, why is he jumping around? You know, Uncle Mike crazy, dog.
Yeah,
He crazy as I don't know what.
I ain't mad with you, bro. That's a
But
fact.
shout out to all your fans and everybody that's
Appreciate
watching and
it,
supporting you, man. You're a real brother, man. You
appreciate that.
everybody out there, dude, was like, and I'm not saying this a bad thing. They was out there doing interviews, thinking that this is how an interview is supposed to act. Just be yourself. You know, you out there joint just straight up being yourself, telling the people the real. And I was like, God dang, I was just checking them out. I said, I wanted your autograph, bruh.
Appreciate you, Big Mike, man. Appreciate you, Uncle Mike, man. For real.
Yeah, most definitely, man. So yeah, I'm gonna come back up there, and on my way home, I was checking out some hotels and everything, man, and it's a little cheaper, but I gotta drive back and then pay for some parking and then come out there and do my thing. So I think I'm gonna do that.
Sound like a go.
But
Sound like a go.
but I was getting ready when I get back on the subject was I think that Cassie and all the other girls, they probably witnessed or seen what Diddy was capable of. So they probably scared.
I believe that.
So a lot of people like, yo, man, this dude right here, I mean, he got so much money, he don't mind paying somebody to off somebody. And you know us, man,
Yeah.
us coming from the streets. Um, dude, a brother came up to me, this was years ago, and he was like, I'll off somebody for $1,000.
Okay.
And I was like, what? And the next day, the brother came back, was like, I said, man, nah, I'm good. He said, well, dude, I do it for 500, man, because I need some money. And I'm like, dang.
It's real deal out here, bro. It's
Yeah,
real.
it's rough out this joint, man. It's real rough. So I kind of stay to myself, stay in my little, I done built this studio, man. I got all this equipment in
Okay.
here.
Looking
And
good.
this is where I live at. All it because of YouTube and stuff, everything comes straight to you, and I just spit it back out.
You doing it
You
right,
know?
man. You doing it right, Mike. Trust me, you're doing it right, man.
Yeah,
Doing it
appreciate
right,
that.
brother. Trust and believe
Yeah.
that.
So you gonna hit every day, huh? I see you got a press
Every
pass.
day. Yeah, we got that. We got the pass up, all that. You know, I got my shit for I got my
What?
maybe second week.
Oh, you had to sign up and fill up some papers and stuff like
Yeah, all
that.
you gotta do to get your press pass, all you gotta do is take 6 days, 6 URLs from 6 different days, and just put it there. But it's to the point of this. You don't even need a channel really. If they really checking these things, like you could probably work for a channel, but if you're there, obviously you have 6 days of covering any story.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 6 videos of covering a story outside of covering something, not just in your house covering it like this,
Yeah.
outside covering something, 6 days, because you're in 6 URLs. Put the 6 URLs, then I uploaded 6 shorts from 6 different days. And then you just upload your ID and that's it. And then it's free. So you don't even pay for it or nothing. It's a
Damn.
free thing as well. And look, that access, me having that, even though I move around in life like that, I believe in God heavily, and I get through places when I'm thinking about shit. I'm like, you know what I mean? I be on my box like that.
That's
But
how I move.
look how I walked into the Tiana Taylor shit the other day. I had this shit on me. It was my birthday, but I had it underneath my shit just in case. I was like, I can bring this out. You know what? Let me just bring my shit just in case. My press pass. It's my birthday. I'm not even using it today. But I said, you know what? And I had it inside my shirt. Forgot I had it in my shirt.
Right.
Now I get there in Manhattan. I get to Manhattan. You know, I'm from Brooklyn. I get to Manhattan up there where I'm at. And I see a line and I'm like, who this? They're like, it was Tiana Taylor, her listening party. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I got to get this to the people. My birthday. I walk right to the front. Dude, he's like, yo, you come in, come. I'm like, I'm gonna set up my live out here first. She's like, tell me when you good, you good. We good. We coming through like this, bro. Sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean? Even though that just saved me some of the energy that I do when I'm putting myself in that situation anyway.
Right.
Now I could probably just do this. Now I ain't gotta do too much. You know what I'm saying, man? So sometimes it's just about making our working smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody want that real coverage, man.
Yeah.
Real. So
You know what I'm saying?
you know, everybody looking for the next newness. And you the next newness, bro. Just keep pushing it, man. God dang, keep pushing it, dog. You a natural at it.
I appreciate you, King. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot more to do. Just yesterday, I did CNN. Now, I did CNN before, but I did CNN for real now that they bought a big camera. They did
Yeah.
I met this woman like 3 weeks ago or so. She came, she spoke with me. She spoke to my girl, the Pop-Off Show, Miss Pleasant. Subscribe to the Pop-Off Show, my girl. And she came back and was like, yo, where's Miss Pleasant? I was like, I'm going to call her. You know what I'm saying? But I think Miss Pleasant was out the country on a trip or something. I think she took a vacation. But so I'm like, nah, she coming. You know, I can tell her that. I'm like, nah, she coming. So she like, nah, I just came back and I'm gonna do the conversation with you now. So she did the interview with me. And she was like, boom, and she got another girl named Aloha. Aloha's a sweet person too. She's a sweet chick. So she did Aloha, but then Neek had walked up, Neek at night. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ran to them. I'm like, yo, listen. I told Neek anyway, I'm like, nah, she need to talk to you. Like, you talking to me for? Neek got like 300,000, 400,000 or some shit. I'm talking to Neek. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo. She was like, yo, who you want me to talk to? I'm like, nah, talk to Neek. Just talk to her. And she was like, all right. So Neek, at first, she's like, okay. So the guy came with the mic, was taking some beat of me and Neek just chilling because they doing this whole piece. So Neek was telling me, like, I don't think they doing it on me. I'm like, nah, they gonna do it on you, trust me. You know what I'm saying? The guy was filming us stuff. And then they came and mic'd up Neek. Mic'd her up. And then she crushed it. Killed it, son. Neek got up there and crushed it. The lady was like, yo, everybody came to me. I'm like, they act like I killed it. They come to me, yo, son, Neek killed that shit, right? Yo, she killed that shit. Even later, oh, she did good, though. You ain't gonna lie. She did good. That shit was regular. I mean, from a content creator's perspective, it had insights, like a person that knew the case. It had some humor, some regular. She's laughing with Neek and her laughing. Or some good. The shit was look, I got goosebumps, son. That shit was a vibe, son. She was a vibe, son. And I'm glad that God put me in a position to say, yo, fuck it. That's what we got to do. We got to be linking with each other, helping each other, and building with each other, bro. It's not about what level we think we on, right? She on a way bigger level than me, right? So what? She could get bigger, though.
Right.
I can get bigger. We can all get bigger.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. It's funny, man. It's hard to ignore the numbers. Don't let the numbers fool you, man. People worked hard to get these numbers, and then next thing you know, people think that they untouchable because they got, I don't know, 480. We gonna hit 480,000, bruh.
Yeah, my man about to get ready to hit 480K.
480,000 subscribers,
bro. The Music Recording Network. Subscribe to his channel, straight.
But it don't feel like you know, especially when you Rotten Mangoes, man, 5 million, dog. You be like,
yeah, but she do millions on the view, son. But she's mad cool, she's mad sweet, and I'm gonna have her on the channel because I have a number and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she's one of the people that I met there, man.
Yeah,
I just ain't been rushing to bring everybody on the channel, but she's a sweet. Steph is so sweet.
Right. I didn't get her info when I was there, and I just wanted to send her the
I connect y'all.
Yeah, I just wanted to send her the links to the videos I did that had her in it, you know.
Yeah, I'll connect y'all.
But I definitely want to. In fact, I want to reach out to see if she can, I don't know, tell some of her people to subscribe like you just did. Subscribe to my channel, man. Uncle Mike is real. I try to
do that too, man. Everybody gonna do that, but you know, people funny about doing things like that. I don't ask people that. At the end of the day, us connecting and building gonna do that in itself.
Dude,
so all we gotta do is show support to each other. That's it. Once we connect with each other.
I told so many people, even on one-on-one, I said, man, I want to, somebody, man, how was New York? Ooda, man, check this, get your phone out. You got to check this dude out, Ooda, man, he's bad and all.
Queen, I love the Queen. I'm serious. She's a
yeah.
Yo, with the sword in her hand. The Queen, who's you talking about? Sword. Straight swords. Swordswoman.
Yeah. So
She'll dice you up.
yeah,
But
I
yeah, bro,
like her
that's what it's
too.
all
Yeah.
about. So, that's how we doing it, man. That's all. We connect in real time. That's
Yeah.
all we could do. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely, man. So I just wanted to come on because I'm going to do my reactions. I did a video. Oh man, it's funny because I know so much about recording music, EQing, mics, and all that type of stuff. But my downfall is I can't spit out what I know and put it into a video.
Ooh, yeah, but we'll talk behind the scenes. I can tell you that. I'll update you on that. You got to just text my phone now again. So I got, because it'd be mad people just whatever.
I
And I
know
want to make sure
you're
I got your
doing your
number in
thing,
this.
man.
I
It's
was
hard.
looking for your number all day. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
got
tell
you.
you something that's gonna update your mind on all that. So
Yeah,
as soon as you
yeah,
text
most
me,
definitely,
I'm gonna
man.
text you something. So you're not gonna have that issue no more.
Mhm.
So I'll get you past that hurdle real quick. So you don't even think about that hurdle. That's not no hurdle no more.
Yeah, I'm
So-
editing the video. It took me a whole day to edit the video.
Yeah.
And I do too much. Yeah, I was
But you don't have to. You got things that you probably got apps that'll cut all the arms out. You don't got to do
right.
that.
So I got to go through and chop out all the
No, but you got things that you can probably put that in. It'll take all the arms out right now.
And one of the things I do that's major, man, I will start a sentence and I won't finish the sentence.
Yeah.
And I start explaining the sentence. Like I'll be talking about, well, this microphone right here. See, what you need is a cell phone. A cell phone will do better. But you can go to the store and get. When you gonna finish a sentence? That's what I'm saying to myself. So I'm studying and learning as I go. Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you how to do certain things,
The
how y'all
tea
can do certain
lounge.
things, and y'all could use like how you could use ChatGPT. You could use an AI app to kind of help you with some things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, it's to the point of this. I'm gonna open everybody's mind right now. Right? Listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just simple as this. I could go on my AI app right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did an interview. I'm gonna tell you this. I did an interview with Damn Homie. Damn Homie be on when I had 1,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
I did an interview with Damn Homie. Damn Homie has 1.something million on Instagram. Okay. She liked my channel. She watched me and she came and did an interview with me. I know things about Damn Homie, but I don't know that much about it. Right. What I did was ask ChatGPT, and I told it just like this. So what was the question you had, Mike? You said what?
You said what was the question I had?
No, the thing that the quandary that you was in, that this musical knowledge or whatever this thing is that you can't retain. So let's give it the breakdown of whatever I needed to break down. All right. Okay. As far as I want to go through the breakdown of notes and said, I'm going to break down music today, but today I'm going to go into a class where I'm going to break down the notes of I'm going to go into piano. I'm going to piano. So I'm going to go into the breakdown of notes, and I may go into little scores, but I'm not going to go there yet. So I'm going to take this part of the class from the very beginning of musical understanding introduction. So give me the first beginning of the musical introduction, but I'm going to start from notes and things like that. Give me what you got there. Then after that, I want you to give me, I'm going to go from there. I'm going to go kind of into singing. Okay, now, so when we go into singing, recording music now, recording and singing. So I want to go into the recording and singing, right? I understand that in the background, the things that I'm explaining to it. And all right, I want you to give me a breakdown of this. It's going to search it. It's going to break it down. It's going to order it. It's going to organize it. I can say, create me a show based on musical theory or whatever the case for the introduction one. It's going to create it for me. It's going to tell me, I say, give me my introduction of the things I want to say in the opening of my video. It's going to do it. I'm going to say, I don't want it to be so serious. I want it to maybe be a little witty, but I want it to be serious. And it's going to say, hey, I'm Ootaongo, y'all. And it's going to tell me everything you want.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
that's why I was so attracted. Look, no Diddy. That's why I was so attracted to you, man, and watching you. I still haven't even put out the whole thing you did. I just put it in some clips, man, and people was like, "Who's that guy?" I said, go subscribe to his channel, man. That's Ooh.
Look at this now. I start the show. Hey y'all, this Ootaongo. Listen now. There's 7 basic musical notes. This is the first thing that we have to get into, right? Okay. Yeah. There are 7 basic. The A, we got B, we got C, we got D, we got E, we got F, and we got G. All right. Stopping at a G. Yeah. My G's with a G. Now I'm gonna make a sting, do a little comedy with it. Boom. Sharp and flats, right? B, Each natural note except E and B can have a sharp, which is half a step higher. For example, C can equal C sharp. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom.
Right. Man, I done did that. I done used Chat GPT.
ain't
Trying to
using
get
all that.
words out this mouth, it just don't work like that for some reason.
Nah,
But
you
I'm
just gotta
learning.
get in your bag, man.
I have advanced a whole lot though, man. I have advanced just by doing reactions and talking. And
We do a channel or something. We do a show and ping pong with some energy. And see how that work for you too. We'll do a show or something, man. I mean, we probably talk
everybody
about
keeps
I
saying
do music. That's what I do, Mike. I'm
like
a
your voice,
songwriter. I'm a musician. I'm an artist.
I did two songs for Diddy. I did one for Diddy's sons and one about Diddy. I had a dream that he got out, and that joint pumped me. I already put it on the YouTube channel.
That's what
Those
I do,
songs
Mike.
pump, man. People calling me saying, "Nigga, you is bad."
That's what I'm saying, Mike. That's what it's about, though. But I understand music theory. I understand it. I've been writing music for people in the industry since 13, 12
Lyrics
years.
or music?
I write music, period, Mike. When we play a song for you, Mike, I write straight music. This is the songs I'm playing on my shit. Straight songs, not no R&B, pop, rock, country. I write music for people, white people. I just wrote a song for a girl that's on a... Listen, man, I ain't got it. But listen, boom, let me show you. What's in here? What's in here? What's in here as far as music? Is the music thing? I don't got no songs in here though, right? Do I? Oh, come on, look. Mike, this is my album. This is me featuring Destiny Mariah. It's on my album. Sound like Taylor Swift. It's my album. Look, son, my album's dropping this year. She's a multi-platinum album that you're gonna get. Trust me, I'm telling you, I'm not joking about it.
I was running game, now the game's on me. There's no one to blame but nobody but me. Cause I know that I did wrong like you have done wrong. But these wrongs made me right, I see. It's like I lost your love, lost your love. And I wanna get that back. Baby, I get that back. Sometimes we only talk about wrongs. I love we never talk about that. I wanna know if we can move on. The time we can never take back. Take back. More together is the more we break it. But I know that we gon' make it. The sun always comes up when it's raining. So I know that we gon' make it. And even if we travel the road, let's take it. I know that we gon' make it. Cause baby, I love and no mistaken. I know that we gon' make it. We gon' make it, no we. If we don't make it, no me. If we don't make it, sorry. If we don't make it, games, not a games on you. You don't fell in love, but she don't love you. She gon' do you wrong like you done did me wrong. You gon' feel so bad, you gon' write a love song. Now I see you wanna make it right, make it right. I wanna be left in your arms. I'm sick of all these lonely nights. I know that you be doing me wrong. I wish that you could do me right. I love you, so I'm trying to move on. I miss it how it used to be tired. Be tired. More together is the more we care. But I know that we gon' make it. The sun always comes up when it's raining. So I know that we gon' make it. And even if we travel the road, let's take it. I know that we gon' make it. Cause baby, I love you.
I'm coming in there.
We gon' make it. We gon' make it. No, we gon' make it. No, me. If we don't make it, if we don't make it, yeah, we gotta make it.
Even if you lie, had another guy, baby, you know I'ma stay. Even if I cheated, you know I ain't need it. Let's not go out this way. Everything we build, we managed to kill. Let's not throw this away.
The more we're together is the more.
Yeah, I like that.
Different on every record. I'm coming in different on different records. I got full R&B records. Sing, I rap. I do all music. I rap R&B. Jono say Spanish songs, reggaeton. I write any form of music. Jazz is my favorite form of it, though.
Yeah,
That's
check this out real quick. Let me see if this will play. The first verse, and then we're gonna stop. So let's check it out. Here we go.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I like that beat.
Yes. 1, 2. It was
I like
all
that
a
beat.
dream. This one goes out to everybody who suffered and made it through. It was all a dream. Whoa. I had a dream. Diddy walk free. Now everybody hiding what they said on IG. But I ain't run, I ain't changed my place. I looked that man right dead in his face. So what you did to that girl, disgrace. You got money, power, but you blew your place. We grinding down here just to see 1 meal. And you got heaven, but act like hell's real. Yeah, I had a dream. Courtroom full of tears. The verdict came down and the man got cleared all.
You can hear all the you can hear all the
Yeah, that beat is hard too though. I like it. Who beat the beat? Who you produced the beat to? You produced the beat? That shit is fire, son. Look though, we gotta talk about some shit too, because I got some shit I'm trying to work on too though. Now that beat is fire too though. I'm not gonna hold you. That beat is fire, Mike. That beat is fire. I was wondering. I know you did. That's why I wanted to ask you, brother. I ain't want to.
I just dropped the bass line on it. I'm gonna play live bass on that and the other one. I got the one for the thank y'all. I appreciate it, man. I play 5 instruments. I play keyboards, lead guitar, bass guitar, trumpet, drums. I got drums in here. Yeah, I got. Yeah.
You guys good. I'm learning guitar. Like I want to learn guitar because guitar. Even though I know how to play sax, right? I want to play a performative instrument like a guitar. To have that is like having a weapon, bro. Now, I mean, if I want to sit them down with like the singing songs that I write, then I can sit them down to the piano. But more likely than not, I'm gonna be a guitar because I'm a performer. I need the guitar, so that's why I'm learning guitar, bro. Straight. My son's learning guitar right now, man. I bought him a guitar. I bought my son a guitar this year, bro. My same son that graduated.
I did this for Puffy's sons, his kids, man. This thing is crazy right here, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna play it right now.
Yeah.
That beats is hard though, Mike.
Shit make me cry, man.
I thought I'd just send this one out to these kids. It's Uncle Mike, yeah.
That's his channel right there. That's his channel name, y'all.
Look, hey, they say the apple don't fall far from the tree. Then the sun's in the light where the cameras be. Puff built an empire off of hustle and fame. Then the boys in the court trying to clear their name. Media bus got the headlines lit. Talking about charges, but the facts don't fit. A legacy's great, ain't easy to bend. When your father's a mogul, they all stop and stare. Now he's standing in the courtroom, pressure so wild. With the world on his shoulder, legacy on trial. He asks for the fame or the flashing lens. Just trying to live life, not make amends. Now he's standing in the courtroom, pressure so wild. With the world on his shoulder, legacy on trial. He asks for the fame or the flashing lens. Just trying to live life, not make amends. They see Diddy in his eyes, so the judgment's fast. But the son ain't the sin of his father's past. Every move they make, they dissect with spite. Forget he's still young, trying to find what's right. Whispers in the crowd, they talk like they know, but ain't been in the shoes or walk through the snow. Social media courtroom is useless feed. Facts take a back seat when clicks gonna lead. Now he's standing in the courtroom, pressure so wild. With the world on his shoulder, legacy on trial. He asks for the fame or the flashing lens. Just trying to live life, not make amends. Now he's standing in the courtroom, pressure so wild. With the world on his shoulder, legacy on trial. He asks for the fame or the flashing lens. Just trying to live life, not make amends. The truth's gonna rise and the lies don't win. But karma got a timing and it don't pretend. If you're guilty, let justice take control. If he innocent, let him walk out whole. So before you throw shade or feed that flame, remember every man got his own damn name. Not just the son of a star or a hip-hop king. He's a man with a voice, let the gavel ring. Let's rap.
Yeah, that's good, bro. That song got a good feeling to it, though, bro. Yeah, that's what music is about. So music is about emotions and feelings.
Feelings,
You
man.
got
That
a
shit
good
make me
feeling to it.
almost
That
cry,
beat went through
man.
a lot of ranges, though, as well. I seen like you produce as well as really deeply. You know what I'm saying? Because we watched that beat as well go through a lot of different ranges. We've seen it change up. I watched that beat change up at least 3 times, if not 4 times as well. Some people get stuck in a place on a beat, and sometimes it's so much far that you could reach in a beat. You know what I'm saying? So I seen like even that beat has a lot of elements to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching the beat shift, going element, even that final breakdown it went into at the end. You know what I mean? With the high and the horns.
Elevate. The music gotta keep elevating. Thank you,
Yeah.
Miss James.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Jams. Miss Jams.
Yeah, Miss
Yeah,
Jam. Yeah.
I'm working on my vocal skills, man. And
Yeah.
I produced a song that landed on Teddy Pendergrass album.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was on tour with Faith Evans and stuff. So I've been
man. Wow, man. I never knew that, man.
It's funny that when I sit down to do music, I try to express so much that I can't say out of my mouth, so to speak.
Yeah.
Every element that's in the song, even the bloom 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 bloom,
Hi-hats, everything.
Thank you.
Part of it.
Juju D. Shout out to Juju D. Thank y'all. Y'all subscribe, help support a brother.
Yeah, man.
I'm putting out a whole album. I got like 3. I think I got 4 songs done.
Yeah, you gotta let me put Sun on there too, bro.
I got this other beat that I already made and everything, and I
can't
get the Diddy song out of my mind.
Let me hear it.
It's the
Send it
hook.
to me.
Yeah, it's the hook. So the music is done, and I'm trying to I don't know what I'm trying to do with it. I don't want to mess it up. There's been times when I put too much on a song. Like the first song I did, I put there's 3 sounds in it that to me was cranking and doing good, but they was getting in the way of the vocals. I mean, they bouncing one way, which was good, but the vocals is every song, the vocals got to lock you in.
Yeah, it got to be. And that's how it comes to some people that buy beats, especially beats online. Like when you want to purchase beats, you want to purchase the stems. If you love a beat, you got to buy the beat. Believe in the beat maker and buy the full beat. Buy the stems to a beat and buy a beat and get the beat. Because this is how you're able to tune those little things. Like he said, like, these sounds are clashing with each other and the vocals supposed to be the forefront. That's supposed to lock you in. So now we can start tweaking little things in the beat, even if you didn't make the beat.
You can either take it out or turn it down, put it in the background.
Called the steps of
right. I teach people how to mix and make sure their music is 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning of that song, you hear the blank, 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 blank. You hear that real loud, and that's devastating.
Yeah.
But once the rapper starts, you still hear the blank, blank, blank. It's still in there, but it's way in the background because somebody else took center stage, so to speak. And
it's like
that's why the song grows.
Yeah.
See, as a producer, I can talk about 10, 20 different things going on in that one song to make you say, damn, I ain't even hear all that. But all this stuff brings especially when he says, let's rap. Oh, that's the grand finale. That's the all the muscle in the song, like people like, dang, young.
Yeah, the climax.
Right, Puffy. I feel sorry for his kids, man. I mean, they was born into this, man.
I feel sorry for them too, bro. I feel sorry too. Even his mom, bro. Talking about, man, his mom. That lady's been there every single day, son. Right now, you probably ask your mom. You probably ask your mom to go to your room because you at work to go get some because you live with your mom. She probably wouldn't go to the room. That woman's been there every single day, man. Wow. On time, early, bro. She come every single day, regardless of who's there or not. She's there early, her and that dog, son. Regardless of what friend come with her, who cousin come with her, son. That's all you can ask for out of a mother, out of some mother's love, son. And that woman love her son, bro. I'm telling you, the woman love her son, bro. And I know that's killing her. And I know he just wanted mom to be all right with that, but I'm just saying, that's crazy. Right. I feel for the kids. Definitely.
I used to work at a radio station, man. So I'm going to go up to I'm gonna do I want to have 5 songs done and ready to go before I go up to the radio station. And
Sounds good.
the
Yeah,
last
man.
time I
I
went
want
up
to
there,
work
they
with
was
you on
like,
it, man. I want to work with you on this, man. You know what I mean? I want to work with you on this. We can work on this and build on this.
yeah,
I have a
yeah.
lot of great minds in the
We're
building.
running ads. We're running ads now, man. I got 8 ads running for the
Cool.
world's largest rap contest. We got to change the name. That's what this sticker is about, y'all.
Yeah,
The world's largest rap contest sticker.
yeah.
It's the world's largest rap network. We had to change the name because nobody's Googling worldwide rap contest. If anything, they Googling rap battle.
Yeah.
And we had to change the name because YouTube and Google is saying it's just a name. You know, us black people, the world's largest rap contest. That's just a name. Who cares? But Google looking at it like, who are you to say that you the world's largest? Where's the proof that you are the world's largest? And I'm like, huh? Man, it's just a name.
Crazy, bro.
So
Crazy,
they won't run the ads on the world's largest. Yeah, right.
bro.
Where's your proof? Who says you the world's largest? Somebody else in the world could have did a rap contest larger than yours. So all that stuff came to a whole different thing. But anyway, man, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get back to your live stream. I ain't mean to interrupt too
No, you
much.
can't interrupt nothing, brother. I told you. But make sure you text me so that your number comes back up higher
Yeah, up
on
front.
text
Yeah,
logs.
I just text you.
Cool.
But
But
we'll
if we can
talk.
chop it, I'm gonna hit you up and when I get up live or something. I'm gonna hit you up in those seconds. We're gonna chop it up about some stuff and
No
we're gonna
doubt.
build
No
this stuff,
doubt.
right, brother? Most definitely. I see
Peace out to the chat.
under the screen. You see his name right, his channel right there on the ticker.
Yeah, the Music Recording Network. We
Make
rock
sure you
3
subscribe.
channels up here on. Hey, I got some intros. Y'all need to go check out my intros. Y'all go to the Music Recording Network and check out the intros. Uncle Mike flying all through the air. Uncle Mike, right? Man, Uncle Mike crazy, man.
I
He
love
flying
Uncle
through
Mike,
the air and stuff and doing all kinds of video tricks.
It's my guy. Man.
I'm a producer, man. I know how to produce. I got skits.
Just produce things.
I got skits of me playing a second part of me. Yeah. Uncle Mike, man, that joint was funny. My man called me. Oh man, y'all just go check it out, man. I ain't gonna get back to work.
Uncle Mike, man. Facts of life. No, I love you, Uncle Mike.
Most definitely, man. Appreciate you, man. Ootaongo. As soon as I see that joint, man, I click. Bloop.
You know, I appreciate you, man.
I click and give you at least a thumbs up. I try to stay on as long as I can, at least more than 10, 15, 20 seconds. Because YouTube.
Yeah, it makes you wait a little bit before you can even drop the like.
Right. If you just go on somebody's
they don't
video, hit a thumbs up and leave.
No, they don't give it to you.
Yeah, YouTube don't like that. So I try to stay on even though I got other things I need to do.
I appreciate all the support, Mike. You know how I do, man. You know,
Most definitely, man. All right, now how you end this thing?
I got you, man. You already know everybody subscribe to Mike, man. Big Mike, man. It's Uncle Mike, brother. Subscribe to my brother, the Music Recording Network. Salute to you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Uncle Mike, man. Met him at the trial. He popped in from DC. Good guy, good brother. You know what I'm saying? We vibed up, man. And our energy just came from that. You know what I'm saying? It's another energy that came from the Diddy trial. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't up to me to hate Diddy or hate nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying, son? Straight up, son. Diddy bugged the hell out. Know that. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, though. Me coming to that Diddy trial, bro. I met a lot of you. Straight, son. Imagine that. I'm just not an ungrateful person or anything. Just the energy is what brought me. And not to say he told me come here, Diddy. But I'm just saying, though, nigga. Who the hell me to say, hey, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean? That man had his shorty. That man had his Jane, bro. See what I mean? Where's the other people to make us really say, like, okay, this nigga was just wow. He was wilding on his shorty, like someone is doing right now in their neighborhood. Wilding on his jump off, like someone's doing in the neighborhood too. You wouldn't be putting that much sauce on it if it was in your neighborhood. You wouldn't. You wouldn't be putting this sauce that the feds is trying to put on it if this was in your neighborhood. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I know you wouldn't, but here's what it is. Yeah. It's not good. It's not good. None of this is good, but damn, it's nasty work. I don't know, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all subscribe to the Instagram. Salute to everybody that hit the Cash App. You know, I'm asking y'all too much, but salute to y'all. You have the Cash App, Super Chat, and all the things like that. I appreciate y'all all the time. I'm not really watching all of those things. I'm in StreamYard, so I don't even see my chat. To tell you the truth. So if y'all did Super Chat or y'all sent Cash App or anything, I appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all. But I didn't see it because I'm most definitely in this program, so I don't see nothing. For some reason. Shout out to all my people in the chat though. Shout out to my girl, the T Lounge. Make sure y'all run up my girl T. She's cool as hell. Most definitely subscribe to her channel. Where's she at in my chat? Charlene, I see you, Queen. Make sure y'all subscribe to my baby mother with my baby mother at. And she got a baby by Uda? Yeah, she got a baby by me. That's my girl T. Make sure y'all subscribe to her. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's just about us bringing more people to the vibe. And I want some more people in her chats. When I pass by, I see it's going on, a couple of people there. So this is what we do on Go. We subscribe and everything around us. Okay, cool. That's my girl. Y'all go show her some love. Make sure y'all pop in on her. She got her own perspectives, real perspectives too. She a smart chick too. Facts. Everybody got their own background, their own history when it comes to the social work, this, that. So everybody's coming at this case from their own angles. Everybody's coming at their topics from their own angles. So I want you to make sure y'all check out my girl T. All right. Make sure I see some of y'all people that's on Go on the channel. All right. Because that's what we do. We support you. We are the support system. We are the reinforcements. We are the people on the top of the hill that I said ain't coming. That's in the Game of Thrones when we go into the war, in a battle and all that. Kings, Arthur and all that. Yeah. We that. That's on Go. Because everybody going to try to hold energy for themselves. But we the only people that's going to take energy and give it to other people and help people to win. That's why we're going to be different than anybody. That's why this is not a YouTube channel. This is a reality check here. Okay? So show my girl some love. Carly, my new little shorty, my new oiler. My new oiler. My Ben oiler. Don't need this kind. My Ben oiler. Let me stop fucking with y'all. You know I'm crazy, so. She knows she is oiled up and she needs to stop playing me. She almost tried to slip out the oils. Yeah. Tell me about some other nigga that was trying to oil it. Yo, listen. It's my baby. Take your time with him. I don't know no one person is. When I say shit, I just say shit, bro. So if y'all know that. But me and Sherzana got a little joke thing that we got going on. Okay? We got a little thing that we got joking on with. Oh, my girl Jay. Yeah, I know that. That's my girl, Miss Bennett in the building. Mukavelli in the building. You know that. Gang, gang. Lousy. Oh, lazy. No, that's not lazy. Lollies? Lollies is. Yeah, Laliz. Whatever, bro. I'm here like lolly. I said, nah, it's lazy then. Maybe they would play with the L-A-Y. But that's how you spell lazy. So what the hell? How they put? You know what I mean? I'm bugging, thinking like they. Oh, don't get me the line. Don't get me the line. Don't get me the line. Shout out to all my real people in chat, all my real ladies. Felicia White Hudson. What's up, babe? Gang, gang. What up? On a panel with Jaguar. Oh, word. Wow. He's a funny guy too, man. Uncle Mike is funny as hell, man. Hey, Felicia, what's up? How you doing, Queen? I love you too, baby. I love you too. Appreciate you. First of all, how old is you that I'm loving on? Because you know you got to have salt and pepper here for me to love that shit. The saddle that thing up the right way, y'all. Grown woman to get this shit. She's been traumatized before. And she gonna get a rude awakening again. Good. Straight up. I know that's right, baby. I know that's right. I ain't mad with you. Where you from? Where you from? Because I'm most definitely making house calls. That's right. and I'm flying myself out. So you ain't gotta be calling no Rico Freako with me. That man flew himself to me. I did not pay him for the work. Check his statements. Are you from Texas or anything big in Texas? Love you, baby. Be back in a minute though. Look though, take your time. Ooda, you know, we on go. Everybody subscribe to the channel. I will be doing some lives today. I just wanted to come rock out with us a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I don't be doing too much on the weekend because I've been sticking just to the lives. I could have been reading transcripts the whole time during this case. I've been getting the full transcripts and I have them. And I just been in the moment though. I just been in the moment, this case. And regardless, like I said, throughout this whole trial, I've told you about God. I've told you God was the greatest. I've told you Jesus. I've told you Jesus is the greatest. I told you love Jesus today. I told you love God today. And I believe that I'm probably one of the only people, if not the only person. I think I'm the only person in a Diddy trial that's going to tell you about God. So regardless of any other accolade that you can throw upon me, Ooda, you did a good job. Ooda, you did your thing. You was funny. All this, I was laughing at work, all that. Thank you. But the one thing that stands out to me is that when God gave me this platform, this level that because he told me that he was going to do this thing. Not because he told me, I'm talking about this Diddy trial thing, this right here. Specifically said he's going to do it. Put me here. I created this channel like 5 months ago. Look at the date. Told me what to do. Watch how the content changed. Look how I started reacting to Teaser Tells videos right before the trial came. I wasn't doing that before. No. Did everything he told me to do. And he put me right there. And when he put me there and he gave me the light and he shined it on me, you know what I did to him? I said, y'all drop sevens. Y'all drop sevens. God is the greatest. Jesus is the greatest. And every time y'all try to give me some kind of credit, watch when somebody's giving me some more credit and all that. Watch my face, man. Watch my eyes, man. Anybody's trying to watch people's eyes on people's faces, bro. And it will tell you who they are, bro. It's going to always show humility in me because everything that they're trying to give to me, I'm giving to God. I'm throwing it up to God. That's the alley-oop because he's the alley-oop master. In the air, he's going to throw it back to me, and I'm going to dunk the ball. So I'll never take the credit for myself. God is the greatest. Jesus is the greatest. Love Jesus today. Love God today. Okay? Straight. I'm the only one that told you about God in the Diddy Freako. Know that. I'm the only one that told you about the Most High God in an oiler. And that's the award I'm going to get. Straight. You're going to have a baby oil pouring down. It's going to be a statue with the oil pouring down and holding the Bible like this. Hold my hand, Jesus. That's the statue. Pouring the oils to the ground, bro. Throwing out the oils. My Jesus. Don't play with Jesus. Don't play with Jesus. Don't play with Jesus. I love y'all though. You heard? I'm be back in a second. Ooda. Always on go.
All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas from the Ooda. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. Shooters on the room. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Ooda. Welcome to the Ooda. All my niggas from the Ooda. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. Shooters on the room. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Ooda. Welcome to the Ooda.
All of my niggas insane. They tryna catch a mistake. Young niggas putting in pain. It in the game, all for the game. Niggas ain't playing for nothing. Went in school, laying it bang. My little nigga kill my little nigga. Full-time job not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch of the field, nigga. You was in the house, I'm a field nigga. No fuck boys around real niggas. Been a drug dealer since a little nigga, huh? To get a kilo, they'll kill a nigga. Fuck how you feel, nigga. To get some kilos, I'll kill a nigga too. Throw that rock like I'm Montana. Good head, raise my antennas. G49, not San Fran. Beat the box with my bandana. Then I dip set like I'm Santana. I'm in UK like that Montana. She bring me money, you press her. You gotta jug and finesse her. I give a dick that'll change your life. You leave a change on the dresser. Shorty, a wetty. That pussy ready, get ready. Don't wanna get ahead of myself, but I want the head for the Getty. She said she fuck with the Ooda. I told her open a Chevy.